Live from the Loki studio for this Thursday, the 20th of February, it's Back Pocket. Brought to you as always by our short and or tall Back Pocket tier patrons. This week starring Gus Ronald.
What the fuck?
That's not my guess. Oh, Jesus, dog.
Ruby Innes.
Skink that loves...
Gex?
Yes.
Peter Burns.
Let's get extreme! Damn.
And special guest, Twitch streamer Sunny Movement.
We're doing this one for all the ladies.
And behind the scenes, it's Josh Willem Blair. Now let's get ready to fumble, because it's time for Back Pocket Smackdown.
Yay! Ding, ding, ding! Welcome to Back Pocket. Thank you so much, chat, for joining us. Chat right there. Hello. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This week on the show, we crack some packs in TCG Pocket, talk about the games we've been playing, do the Ranky Pokey, and then we turn around into some very good gameplay.
That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
And that's what it's all about. But it's also about our guest tonight, Sunny Movement.
Hi everybody, I'm privileged and honored to be here. I'm excited. I'm excited for this tonight. It's my first time ever being in like a proper like studio and just doing this whole type of thing live in on Twitch. I do. My expectations are, like I don't know. I don't have any expectations for studios. So.
I caught you wandering around before, like, just gazing around.
I could show you the world.
Don't mind me.
I was taking a look at like all the cameras, all the lights, even the green screen. I want my own green screen in my room. So even just seeing this, I was like,
Have it. It's yours.
I'll take it, rip
Take
it
the
down.
whole- Take it, take it all.
Take the whole wall.
Yeah, you can have it start with the corner and just take it over bit
Just
by
slowly,
bit.
every single time I'm here, I'll just take it one by one.
But are you going to leave it up as green screen, or are you going to, like, you know, are you one of those people who streams and puts stuff up behind?
If you could be anywhere in the world via green screen, where would you like to go?
Via green screen? Take me back to Japan.
Take me back
Josh?
to Japan.
By the
No,
end,
I'm not. No, no, no.
not right now.
That's too, no.
Josh,
By the end of
by
the
the
show.
end of this episode, I want to put Sunny in Japan. I will set up a camera in the first ad break,
What's
and we'll light the green screen in the second ad break.
Cherry blossoms? What are we thinking?
Yeah.
Inner city Tokyo.
I'm talking
Ooh.
like, I'm getting off the Yamanote line. I'm going to
Holy
like
shit.
Shibuya. Where in
Yeah.
like the crossing right there.
Done.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, so you'll be like this,
Yeah, I'll
and
be
we'll put
like,
you in Shibuya Crossing.
No, just like, excuse me.
Yeah.
Some of that stuff.
I can definitely get a train ready for him.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
don't
the
you
trains
go.
don't arrive. You're
Yeah, I'm
sorry.
not sure about your
No,
train.
thank you very much.
Yeah.
We'll set up and get Josh doing that for you. Done. Ain't that right, Josh?
Yeah, get some
No.
movement on that.
Oh,
yeah,
I like that. I like
movement.
that.
That's good.
Hey.
It's good. Now, it is very exciting to have you here. For me, the other two weren't that excited about you being here.
Wrong.
But I was very excited that you were coming on the show, mostly because we're going to be diving into your affection for Pokemon a bit tonight.
Yes.
We got a bit of a Pokemon theme. Tell us about when your love of Pokemon. Where did it come from?
So pretty much ever since I was a kid, I remember just, being in love, being enthused, or like watching Pokemon. Wake up in the morning, it was there on TV.
Yeah.
At school.
Go home at night. That's there on TV.
It's there on TV. It wasn't the Pokemon cards I was collecting as a child. I actually had the, what is it, the Tarzo?
Tarzos,
Yeah.
hell
yeah.
So I had that as well.
Yeah.
So I was collecting that. I got the fake Pokemon cards as well because at the time, my family didn't have enough money, so they were like, "Hey, we'll make do with whatever
the
we
knockoffs.
can."
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, get the knockoffs.
They were still cool.
Oh,
like
yeah, they rocked.
when you're young, like the official Pokemon card, it didn't make a difference. It was like I'm collecting these little creatures that I love.
Yeah, and I was a bit of a hustler in primary school. I would trade my fake ones for the real ones.
Oh,
so-
shit. Nice.
That's why they got banned from whatever school you went to. Yeah.
Sonny was running a scheme back there.
Yeah, a little bit there.
I was a big part of why
Counterfeiting.
Pokemon cards got banned from my school as well. I guess I was like I made the trade that was the catalyst. It was the final straw.
What was the trade though?
So I traded for a Venusaur,
Yeah.
a Machamp, and a bunch of other cards. Now Machamp was you just get it when you'd buy the big booster pack thing. So everyone had Machamp, but this kid for some reason didn't. And I wanted the Venusaur so bad because I already had the Blastoise, I already had the Charizard, and I wanted that Venusaur. And I was like, I'll give you this Machamp, it's holo, and whatever else you want. And they picked like 10 other cards. It was like 11 cards and Machamp for Venusaur. And then he started crying.
Oh.
And he went to the teachers and he tattletaled. He's like, oh, he realized he made a bad deal because he could have got the Machamp another way. And
you were
I
like,
was to
live lesson
blame.
learned,
So
and-
Me to blame?
Wow.
I didn't know I
And
was
then they got
ripping him
banned?
off. They got banned. Yeah.
I collected Pokemon cards as a kid, as did my older brother. My little sister didn't collect them by the time she got to school, but she had all of our old ones. Because I only learnt this recently because she started streaming pack opening on Twitch recently.
Okay.
And she
Who will watch
mentioned
that content?
on.
Right there.
I'm always there to support her, and also mod for her. But I was watching her. She was chatting to stream. She's been doing it on TikTok as well, and she's like, "Yeah, I used to have them as a kid, but I didn't get them myself, so I just took my older sister's cards, and then I'd take them to school, and I'd trade them all away."
Nice.
And I was like, "What? Sorry, what? What? That's where they all went? Are you kidding?" I had no idea.
Well, now opening packs on stream, which is on the horizon for you.
Yeah.
Sorry, am I unveiling something that no one knows?
Well, yeah, I've kind of like made it low key. I'm just like, as a big fan of Pokemon, I wanted to delve more into that. I got back into it, like collecting cards last year.
Okay.
And I was like, all right, this year I kind of want to make content because I've been spending so much money on cards when I'm in Japan, when I'm back here.
I need to justify this addiction somehow. And
Exactly.
Make a return on it.
Yeah.
No, generally, just make a return, just have a bit of fun with it. So, yeah, I'll be creating the like a little just subdivision of the Sunny movement and having my own specific
A
Pokemon.
subsidiary of Sunny Movement Channels.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's generally it. I went from Valorant, now it's Pokemon cards. Who knows what's next? But yeah,
The second you put that shit online, baby, that's tax deductible.
yeah.
It's worth it. It's so worth it.
Is it?
Yes,
Kind of. Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
But before we move on to our first segment,
Yep.
I do have a present for you here because my partner Oliver recently went to Japan
Yep.
and he got a whole bunch of shit. He spent a very normal amount of money while he was there, and he wanted to give you
What
this.
is this? Oh, it's a bear. Oh, Philippines! It's Philippines. Sorry, that's a big like Filipino meme that we do. It's a God, that's
Explain
awesome.
yourself.
It is
What is
a-
this?
So this is a bear brick.
Oh shit, I have seen them. Yeah,
so
cool.
you can get them in like different sizes.
Yeah.
And this one, it's just a Filipino flag.
I often see giant ones covered in Louis Vuitton, like the print of the logo on them, and like wearing giant shades and bling and that kind of thing. But yeah.
And is that tax deductible?
Ooh.
I don't know, but I'll gracefully
It's on our show. It is now.
That's so wicked. Let me
That's
put that on
super
the
cool.
phone.
So
Yes.
they just come. Forgive my ignorance about the bear bricks.
This one in particular, you get from a blind box.
Yeah.
So how
Like-
many of
like
them
my
do you go
Like
son.
a
through
loot
until
box, like
Yeah.
a gotcha, not
Yeah.
gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Kind of works like a gacha. It's like
Yeah, okay.
with like blind boxes, you have an opportunity to pull like let's say example like 9 different things,
I've
and then
seen
there's a
those.
super rare.
Yeah,
Where it's just
cool.
like you don't have the luck on your side, but if you get it, you get the super rare.
Yeah,
So how many
yeah,
did Oliver go through to get that one? You know what? I'll take my answer off the air. It's
How
fine.
many small bears are in your apartment right now? I got you so many gifts.
Do you want to answer that, babe?
No.
Anything to declare? I have a lot of plastic
I got-
crap.
yeah.
I've been in Japan.
Oliver says 15. It took him to get the
That's a healthy
to get the
amount.
Filipino.
That's okay.
I've just seen the
Yeah.
really big versions of those.
Oh
that
yeah,
go-
Yeah.
we've got like a because there's like
We could do like
they're
a back
done by
pocket.
percentages.
Yeah, they're
Um,
percentages. Yeah.
And you can get like 1000%, and they're the biggest ones.
Yeah.
And then there's like other ones. I think we've
We could do
got
a back pocket
400%.
version, like with a print of that.
Oh,
kind
that'd be
of thing
so
on it.
cute. Yeah, that's actually
And
really
then
good.
the size after that, they have one as big as me. So. No, I'm
Really?
joking. I don't know.
What percentage
I'm,
are you?
I'm just short. I'm just short. So, I'm just making fun of myself there.
That's the medium.
Yeah, that's it. They have Sunny size as the next one.
Well, speaking of not understanding half the stuff about things, tonight's going to be a stretch for me because I'm just not in. I don't get Pokemon, so
You
I'm
can
just.
leave if you like.
I'm just. No, I'm going to sit back and be annoying and just
Yeah.
ride this one out.
We
So
got
you
we
guys
got a
charge
whole
ahead.
party upstairs, so we
Alright.
can just fill in for you
Join the bearded boys.
But we will get on with the show, and we're gonna get into some Pokemon
with a little bit of backup. Oh, that was in sync.
Ensign.
It's gonna be Pokemon.
It's gonna be you. Huh? Is that anything?
That's better.
Thank you.
Little bit of backup is brought to us by Rhys Wild.
Ooh, I like that.
There he is. So every week, Rhys Wild sends us a sound from the wild.
Yep.
We're going to hear that sound. We're going to try and identify the wild creature that made that sound.
All right.
Josh, is it
Swear to
prepared?
God, if it's a Pokemon, I'm gonna kill. What was the first bit of that? One more time,
I think
please,
it's the
Josh.
That sounds like my stomach.
Oh, okay, hang on.
I think it's a squeaky
Yeah,
toy.
totally
but
is.
you hear the.
It's like a microphone inside a dog's face.
One more time, Josh. Oh God, it's like it's swallowed it. It's
Yeah.
like every time it breathes.
Such a heavy like breath. At the
Yeah, that
start.
one at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's an animal with a squeaky toy in its mouth. Identifying the animal, I'm gonna go with like a large Persian cat. Son of a. From non-Persia, just a cat.
Just a cat in general.
Okay, fine.
Dog.
Ruby said dog.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say dog as well. Now I'm just mind
no.
blank.
That was it. I'm taking me back there. Take me back there. Take me back there.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great.
No need to play it again. Sonny, one more time. Okay, cool. Yep.
I think it is a big cat, which doesn't count as a normal cat.
That's
You can't
a big
just be
Persian
no,
cat.
you're like domestic cat. Persian cat is a tiny cat.
Fine.
I'm thinking it's like that's a cheetah. Damn it.
All right. It's all coming to you.
You know what? Let's go with something obscure and
Yeah,
different.
do it.
I'm thinking like a bird.
Survey says.
Unfortunately, no.
Show
Dog
it to
was-
me, please.
Dog was closest, to be fair.
Or seal.
It's
Seal.
a fox.
It's a seal.
Oh my god, again.
Sea dog. Oh well, that's amazing.
Oh,
That's so good.
that's cute.
Josh, one more time. That is amazing.
That is so
Explains
cute.
the breath.
Yeah.
It's the closed eyes and the peacefulness. I'm just going to.
He's playing a song.
Give him a little fishy.
Oh, that is.
He deserves
Oh,
a
that's
fishy
delightful.
for that.
I love that.
That is
He
cute.
deserves
love
a
that.
fishy. But okay, for today's little bit of backup, we're doing a little bit of crack and pack up.
What?
I think my original title for this was Crack and Back
Back
Pocket.
Pokemon trading card game pocket. So I've got questions. The word pocket is in the game,
Yeah.
yet you've put the back at the front of Pokemon.
Yeah.
Just
It's like
purposely.
like
illogical.
with
I'll give you a replug.
what's it called?
The
What
chat
are they
here.
called?
parentheses, brackets.
Brackets.
Jesus.
Think like back.
But it could have
Bracket.
been
Pokemon TCG.
Pokemon, TCG,
bracket pocket.
back, pocket. Anyway,
Do you guys want to see something cool?
Yeah,
She's
man.
subverting design on purpose and it
Call
kills
You
me.
want to see griefed?
My original.
Get griefed.
Whoa!
How does that work? Is that two cameras live at once?
Can we even do that?
Wow. Hey, Gus.
Hang on.
Gus.
I'm gonna do this again. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, ow!
Hang on. It'd be great if I.
Oh, yeah.
Give me the bear.
A little
Give me the
left,
bear.
a little left.
Another little bear.
A little left here.
Just that. And then,
Why'd you put it back up there?
there it is. There
Thank
you
you.
go.
Hi, Sunny.
Should have planned that one better.
Hi.
Okay.
I'm waving down at you, Sunny. Hi. Hello.
That was way more polite.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Which were tame.
Okay, so we are going to open Pokemon cards. Now, this is basically a segment so that we can introduce Gus to the joy of opening packs.
All right.
So, because Gus doesn't understand it, there is a key on
I
the side.
understand it. I just think it's stupid.
Oh.
I know it's me versus everyone here, and I will
In the
die
world.
on this hill.
So what we're going to do, everyone's going to open 10, and whoever gets the most rare cards did the best.
Well, I think the
but
person
the
who
person
wins
who wins
here
is me because
you.
you're all opening cards on my account.
Okay.
So I'm really happy with this.
So I asked to put a key on the side just so I could work this out. It does turn out that when you open a card, you do see that underneath, right? They'll give you that. The
They
rarity.
give you the rarity symbol
Okay.
for each rarity. We'll kind of read them out as we go along if it's of any importance. But each rarity, I'd say, except for 1 diamond and 2 diamond, refer to different kinds of cards you'll get.
Okay. Well, we'll start just. Are you doing all at once?
So what we're going to do is we're each going to open 10 packs.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll go first.
Please show me the joy, Peter.
I missed it.
Oh!
Ooh.
There's a couple of good sounds there.
Yeah,
I heard
Good
that.
sounds
Really?
there.
We're going with the sound.
So you
Yeah.
see the
Okay,
sound?
just whoa. Like
We're moving through
I know we're
trash.
gonna get through a lot.
We're moving through
So-
trash.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's a 1 star. So that's see 1 star, right? That's
Gastrodon.
rare shit.
Yeah.
1
It's
stars
hard
to
as
be
well.
specific. These not only have a colorful, shiny border, but also feature full art covering the card rather than just in a little box, as you can see.
This is something.
Are you doing a little?
Oh.
Are you looking down?
Oh.
Are you doing a little
Oh.
cheeky peek?
Oh.
Yeah, you can do that.
You cheeky peek?
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Better be.
Oh, what immersive!
Shit!
So
What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
I
Holy
can't
shit!
believe
Yeah.
It's an MC Escher Pokemon. It's an Eschermon.
Get in his foot.
Look at this.
Ooh.
Eee.
the fact that
Space
we are
time.
like
Why is
2
he even like
packs
an
in.
Yeah, I know. We already have an immersive.
Oh my god.
Is immersive a crown? Did we get a crown?
It's a
Immersive
3-star.
is a 3-star.
3-star.
So it's not even the best.
Yeah.
It gets better than that.
Bling bling bling.
3 stars.
Oh shit!
Obviously, due to the constraints of physicality as well, 3 stars are exclusive to TCG Pocket. You can't get them physically because you can't go into a
You
card.
can just get a card and go.
I'm fucking smashing
You're
this.
killing
One,
Two
this.
1
star.
stars and a 3
What was
star.
it though? It's a
That's
glam.
new glam
I don't know
meow.
what it was.
Oh, sorry.
A glamgi.
Glam meow.
Oh, a berry. Oh.
No, not the
That's Cyrus?
Yeah, it's
Ooh,
Cyrus.
I don't want to see a
I mean, I
person.
reckon we've spent most of our luck already.
Gabba, Uxie,
We don't need to slow down. People are like,
Cyrus again.
oh, okay, so
Cyrus.
there's some,
Pinky,
there's a 1 star at the back of this.
Licktongue, Megamite, Spicaro.
This is like
Look how immediately on board Gus is now.
this is
That
like
is
the ugliest
so
piece of
pretty.
art ever.
That's
What the fuck
awesome.
is that? That's disgusting.
That's a
Spiritomb.
Spiritomb.
Spit bomb. Washroom.
Oh, this is a go.
Oh.
What is this back?
There's multiple.
How do I have such good luck?
Hello?
Hey, you just go. Wash nose pass. Paquita.
Palkia.
Another one.
This is new for me. It's my first Palkia.
Another one. Thank you.
Okay.
And-
Air pom. Welcome.
Oh, Weevil EX as well.
Weevily.
Nice. I'm
What is
getting
your luck
there's
right
a 2.
now?
I don't know what's going on.
EXs in one.
When we
We're gonna get-
when we
we're gonna get
started,
shit
as you
ones
saw,
now.
there's an
Maybe.
Infernape EX there as well, which I just opened.
For context,
Just before.
if we get the most viewers on our channel than we've ever had before, I'm
This is
never
what the
doing
channel
this
is.
again.
Alright.
Drapion.
Okay, and I think I got one more deck. One more pack, sorry. Oh, no, this is pack 9.
Chicken Tot. Prinpulp. Buzzle. Puchira. Bonfero. Frostbottom.
Oh, there's-
Frostbottom.
there's like a
Togetic.
3 or 4 at the
Romodam.
back.
Morotom.
Ooh.
Bastion.
All right.
Bastidon.
Bastidon.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty solid.
Well done, Peter.
That
Thank you
was
very much.
very solid.
Pretty solid, pretty solid. Sonny, do you want to go next?
Oh, yeah, I'm happy to go
Let me
next.
just, I just want to do the bit
No,
where I
give me. It's
talk-
fine.
Yeah. Just want to do the bit where I do a little bit. Oh.
It's very satisfying.
That's good.
Oh.
I love that Palkia EX, the art card, because it
Yeah.
reminds me a lot of when they did
You
the...
can open 10 of the other as well if you prefer.
I'll do 10 of the other to spice
Yeah.
things up.
Yeah.
Even though Pearl was like my main game.
what was it called?
So wait, Space Time.
They did a
Smackdown
manga
is the...
line of
Yeah.
Magic the Gathering cards,
So you
and they're all black and
These
white.
are the
really
2 latest ones that you
Oh,
got.
okay, right.
sketchy.
So I'll
It's
open up 10
gorgeous.
of these ones because this one's a little bit different. See if I
Better
get some
be.
good luck.
Let's go.
It's booster pack opening time. You're pro. at this,
Get
right?
me some good shit.
It's a good cut.
Oh, there's
Oh,
one.
okay. There's maybe something good in there.
All right.
Mighty Hyena.
All right.
Mightyena.
Hitmontop. Electrobuzz. Hoochie
Now, you're not playing the
Galacticron.
trading card game Pocket, are you?
So I'm
You're
doing,
investing in real cards.
See, I'm actually doing both.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I'm spending my money in real life. Oh, I'm spending my money regardless, but for virtual and physical cards.
Yeah, good.
Look, do a
Yeah.
peek.
Really wanna
do
double
a little
down.
cheeky peek.
Wait. Oh.
Oh,
Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see.
hello.
Oh.
see. Dribblebim. Wormadam.
Mammal
Mesmerine.
Swine.
We'll take that.
Mimosa wine.
On the
That's
little
the one sounds sorry.
Swinub.
That's
What
cute.
even?
Is it Swinub?
I think so, yeah.
I love
There's
Swinub.
a lot happening with that one.
There's some beautiful art, but there's like a
It's nose
random
pass
collection.
again.
It's a nose Pokemon.
Snova. Nose pass again.
Again?
The full art
Bellblossom.
cards are always my favorite.
Tangrowth.
Oh, I love Tangrowth.
I don't think my RNG is here.
Slugma.
I'm not,
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
mean, I think I used all the luck for all of us.
Wormdown.
Yeah.
Wormdown. Registeel.
There's still a couple.
Oh,
okay,
There
there's
you go.
something back here.
There you go.
Hello.
There's one.
Udish. Uxie. Badoof. Rosella.
Combi.
Brasilia.
That's
I
cute.
love
The Combi, I've got a few of those. If anyone wants
They
to trade
are-
one.
Oh,
They're
can I
so
trade? I
pretty.
actually,
Yeah,
I actually need one.
yeah.
I actually need
Oh,
one.
well, actually, let's just like spend
Yeah.
the ad breaks just trading cards.
Yeah,
Right? I'm
perfect.
sure there's heaps.
Oh, there
Oh,
you
we
go.
got
Second
another one.
Ready?
Rosella.
Oh, oh,
Celia.
Krogan.
Oh, I don't think I have a Krogunk. Yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
You're gonna finish this whole. By the time we finish
That's
this
the
Possibly.
plan of the whole segment. It's just
just open packs and finish it off.
Eevee.
I love that Eevee's just a little bit busted.
Yeah.
On top. Mystery. Bulblossom.
Bellossom. Oh, Bellossom.
Bellossom.
I'm not getting any.
Schlinks. Udish.
Again,
Driftalone.
I
Giant
definitely
cape.
stole
Giant
the.
cape?
There's a giant cape, yeah.
Burmy. You definitely did.
Well,
Piloswine.
it was mentioned in chat that the Palkia packs have been pretty hot for people. So maybe,
okay.
They really have been.
yeah.
Let's stick to Palkia then, shall we?
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
a Palkia.
I want to get everything.
Okay. We're gonna do that.
Alright, Ruby.
All right.
Me
Yeah, we'll
too.
leave Gus to last because Gus is going to have the most fun
Yeah.
he's ever
It's
had
like-
in his life. Oh no! Don't look, everyone!
Oh, 5,000!
Oh my god!
Nobody look at that. Next.
Would you like to share your achievement with anyone?
No.
I don't even think I've hit
Congratulations,
5,000
you
yet.
have no life.
All right, so we go back.
You must be a very special
We go
little
pack.
boy.
That's good
Alright.
stuff.
What is this whole thing? Time until... Oh, this is the...
This is the time. Like this is what we spent money to do is to speed up clocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Because you get packs every day.
We spent money on
Yeah,
this?
well,
Are we ready?
No, no, no,
Are we
no, no,
ready?
No, 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 no.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're ready.
Alright, cut away. Slice away.
Yeah.
Nothing?
That sounded
It
shit.
did
There's
sound
no,
shit.
there's no like little
Rotom.
sparkles.
It sounded shit.
It's the same every time.
Rotom,
What do you mean?
Weasel.
What am I hearing different?
Oxy.
So some of the packs have like a rainbow burst out of them when you see them open, individual packs. Sometimes it's just an audio cue as well, which is like it's
Does that
usually
mean you're going to get something cool?
yeah.
Yeah.
There's something good in it.
Okay,
It's like be excited for this. It's coming up.
Hippopotamus. Gibble. Albasolum.
Abama Snow.
Hippobutton. It's my 12th beer. Rocky Helmet. What? Brasilia. Togepi.
Is there like a certain
Scurvy.
amount where
Quirtle.
like you've paid enough money, but like we're not gonna give you any
Yeah,
more
all of this is
Yeah.
ass.
I think I got there and I haven't spent money in this for like at least a month.
Did exactly what it
So I
should
was
do.
like,
It
oh,
got
you spent money?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
you gotta-
boom, here's the
Oh,
good shit.
they're all going to be like
yeah,
this.
yeah.
You should definitely make
like
a whole new layout for this segment. It's coming back.
Well, I'll use it again.
I know you will. There'll just be both cameras
Yeah,
in
it's
your
just me.
face.
Oh my god.
Me and a closer
Lick
shot of
tongue.
me.
Armor Fossil. Well
Ooh,
done,
I like
Ruby. Well
that.
done. Armor Fossil.
Thank you. Busted Eevee. We did not get a single special one in this.
No art at all.
Nothing.
Ten.
Oh,
Oh, there's a
Something at the
three
back.
diamond or a
Is
four.
this-
Maybe it's
feels-
just the cardboard one they
Ooh,
put in
I
the back.
like
Keep
that.
the back
It's the
stick.
Joker.
Magmortar.
Yeah, shocker.
That felt like a pity.
You
final
don't.
card.
You didn't get any.
Yeah.
Holy.
Anything.
It was all stink.
Yeah.
All right.
Brittle. All stink.
All
Gus
stink.
is sure.
Time to watch a pro.
Surely,
then I
right?
got
Maybe
pack
try
one
the other
here.
pack.
Uh,
The
try that
go back.
Well, he did the other pack. Sunny
try that one?
Sunny did the other pack.
Peter did well with that one.
But I just went, did that one, and it
Which-
was all poo.
Which means surely this one. Peter
It's
will-
ready. Palkia is
it's
ready,
ready
to
to pop.
pop.
Is it
again.
ready? Is it prime?
It's ready to pop.
open 10 packs?
Alright,
God
let's
pack
see how we
coming
go.
up.
Yeah. Just press someone there.
Use Dad's credit card. Woo!
Can you use this layout for a Balatro play? Probably.
Probably, yeah.
Hey Josh,
Keep the Pikachu.
this is sponsored by Reese. Can I get the Reese Wilds sound?
Oh, wait, yeah, okay. 3,
Ready?
2, 1.
It worked. There was a rainbow pop at the start.
Oh,
Tell me.
Oh, no way.
God pack time.
What do
Have
I
a
do?
look-see. Yep,
do I-
push it to the
Oh,
side.
okay,
no,
do
no.
that. And what do I just tap? Just swipe?
Yeah, just like that.
Magnemite, Rhyhorn, Finneon, Grotatanen.
Oh,
Nice,
Jack and
nice.
Jill.
Yeah, you want one of them? You
Yes,
got one?
please. Thank you.
Yeah, you love it. Oh!
Oh, that's actually. Oh,
Okay, that might be a goodie,
something
that might
good
be a
back there,
goodie.
something good back there.
Glameow, Magnemite, Shieldon, Glameow.
Glameow. Oh, that's the
What's this?
other Weevil
That's the other
EX.
Weevil.
Ah, for the
Oh,
diamonds.
you got 4 of the diamonds.
Yahtzee! Cyrus is
You've
back,
never
everyone.
played Yahtzee, have you?
Cyrus is back, everyone.
Something there. Slugma, Magma, Shatterat, Mesperit. Ooh,
Very
shiny.
nice. Isn't it nice how the shininess looks?
Yeah, it's pretty.
I think I just want an iPad now.
Yeah, me too. Like legit,
This
I'm like,
is delightful.
I
shit.
love
how much are iPads?
iPads.
Yeah.
Josh, how much are iPads? You're gonna have to cut
Licton. Ooh, I got something in there. He's not happy.
I'm up there. I'm just marveling at how much Gus is enjoying himself in this segment.
Frostbottom.
It's all fake.
Napoleon.
Ooh.
He has
Ooh.
Aquajet, everyone.
That's cool.
Lamia's back.
You got a lot of Glameows.
Magnamie.
Yeah,
Something
because he
else?
likes cats.
Manafi.
I do like cats. I'm not even going to turn this one. I'm just going to go bang,
Yeah.
bang, 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 nothing.
Next.
This one I'm going to have a little cheeky look. Yeah,
There we
something
go.
there.
Something there.
Cricket Tune. Heat Bottom. The fuck is this game? Oh, he's back
Another
again.
one.
Everyone.
He's
back.
Him
It's
and his
Cyrus again.
Aquajet. Where's Cyrus? Cricket Tune's back.
Let's see Cyrus one more time.
And Nose Pass is
Yes!
back.
You finally got a nose
Favorite.
pass. Can you get a Glameow?
Yeah, can we get another Glameow?
Here we go.
There.
Here we go.
Camera one.
That's at
Camera
least a
two.
1-star.
Shellos. They're having a good time. I'm stalling now.
Nice. Yeah,
How
because you
far
know
away?
there's something good.
We're-
Oh, 2 cards away. Oh,
Stratoraptor. But of course.
That clutch is 80 damage? During your Pokemon opponent's next turn.
Oh, it's a Garchomp.
Oh, I was reading that. Yeah, I haven't got a Garchomp.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Very
nice.
It has Reckless Shearing. Everyone.
And a Dragon Claw.
Ooh.
Nice. Love a
Okay.
Shira.
Is that me done?
No.
I got one more.
No, you got two more.
Two more.
So, 3 more packs.
Nothing in this one. Nah.
Oh, we got
Glameow.
another Glameow.
Nah.
There we go.
You're gonna have so much flair
Pack
on
number
your
9, here we go.
Glameow.
Aqua Emberpom,
fucker.
Cricketot,
Yeah.
Monferro, Fanbottom, Monopoly.
I like the second try of Monferno. You got it wrong.
Did I? Oh. Ambassador Snow.
Ambassador Snow.
Ambassador to Snow.
My people are dying,
Rotom,
Ambassador.
Rotom, Wormadam. Nothing.
Yeah, ending
And
on
an
a dud.
Uxie, everyone.
Oopsie.
Oopsie daisy.
How
You're
disappointing.
gonna submit some cards to the bank.
Add them
Maybe
to the
just
bank.
one.
Oh, next.
Next, and then
Adding
you
to
go,
the
and then
bank.
you get to go. You're gonna get to go. Wait for it. Wait for it. Now you go.
What do you...
Flip them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. You sent
Put
it
it
to
in
the
the
bank.
Pokedex, baby.
Add to Peter's problem.
I'm missing 2 cards. Okay, there you go.
There we go.
That's a little bit of backup, and that was
That was what? Something about...
a waste of Pokemon money.
The original idea for this one, but I didn't go for it because I knew you guys would hate it even more, was Back Pocket Monsters TCG Pocket.
No, I love that.
What?
Yeah, you gotta bring this stuff up in the meeting.
Fuck. Never mind.
That was so good. I can't believe we didn't have the opportunity
Aw,
to use that. Nah. So there you go. I think I won because they all went to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So ultimately, I was going to win anyway.
I
Go ahead.
genuinely, I see it is. Yeah, I get a little.
You
bit.
get it?
So the thing that is crazy about the digital version is that it is inherently worthless,
Yes.
whereas physical trading cards have value.
Mm-hmm.
So by their nature, it's a way better investment.
I said this when you reviewed it. I want to play I want to play a little battle game in it to see how much fun I get out of that. Like actually.
It is a simplified version of the trading card game's
Yes.
battle
Yeah, yeah.
system, and I find it fun enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you play more card games than I do as well,
That's
so you
true.
might actually find it interesting.
I am an addicted gambler and I play 5-draw poker every weekend.
Pokemon.
Pokemon. Oh my god.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, there's a segment in that.
Yeah.
But right now, there's a segment in what we've been playing.
What we've all been playing. We'll get it right. One.
Oh, yeah.
Or we'll take the all out. Who cares?
Yeah.
Wait, what? There's an all in there?
There has been. All the time. Is it me?
It feels,
believe so.
I'll check my pad.
what's the word when it's not needed?
It feels
Unnecessary.
Berenstein-Berry.
Yeah,
true.
it feels a little
It is me.
Berenstein Berry.
What we've all been playing is brought to us by Nicrotex. Swing! And when Narcotex sponsors the segment, we play a little game called Screenshot
Called
the Dark.
Swing!
Called Swing! Screenshot the Dark. We're going to see a bunch of screenshots from a game. They're zoomed in, they're punched in, and if you can shout out your name because you think you can identify the game from the early screenshot, you get all the points. Points don't matter.
And if you forget your name, just scream.
Okay.
Just scream someone's name. Josh, have we got a screenshot in the dark by Narcotex? We do indeed.
Mind blank.
What? Oh, Gus. That's Shovel Knight, baby. That's Shovel Knight, baby? Hey! Maybe that's Shovel Knight.
Nice.
Show me the rest.
That's Shovel Knight, baby.
I like that you were like,
Shovel Knight.
that lady carrying water. I've seen
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Shovel
That
Knight,
milkmaid. I've shoveled my night.
My night's away.
I've never played that game, clearly. Well, thank you, Narcotex.
She shovel on my night till I baby. Anything?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Was that an apple whale? That's cute.
I played a lot of that game. I didn't
That's a
finish
frog.
it.
I
It's
remember
a
you
very
being
good
in
game.
love with that game.
They've made that character play, like, they've made him into every other game as well. Yacht Club games, I think? Yeah. Anyway, that's a different game than the one we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about all the
Thank
games
you,
that we have
Narcotex.
all been... Huh?
I said thank you, Narcotex again.
Thank you, Narcotex. We're going to talk about the games that we've been playing, and Peter, you're going to kick things off with the newest and arguably biggest game that came out this week.
Yeah, and a game that I am surprised by how much I am enjoying. It is Avowed by Obsidian Entertainment, which on paper is a game that I should, by all rights, adore. But nothing about this marketing campaign had me excited for the game. Told me that Microsoft thought they had a good game on their hands. It felt like the kind of thing that they were just going to let come out a little bit under the radar. They've burned themselves with some of their first-party games in the last 12 to 24 months with games like Redfall. So it felt like it was getting a little bit of the, let's just let it quietly launch and see what happens. And so I kind of went into it with a bit of trepidation. However, I do love fantasy games. This is set in the, I was going to say Path of Exile.
Pillars of
but the
Eternity?
Pillars of Eternity setting. This is the first-person game in the Pillars of Eternity setting. And it is an action RPG with melee combat, spell casting, and actually some ranged weapons as well, bows, but guns. And it plays a lot like the Outer Worlds, but this setting for me is much more approachable. It's much more Elder Scrolls than Fallout / whatever Outer Worlds was trying to be. A little more kind of cheeky. This is
Outer Worlds was Fallout in space.
Fallout in space, basically.
Yeah.
Whereas Avowed here is a fantasy game that takes itself seriously. It feels very BioWare. It feels very Elder Scrolls. And those inspirations, in part, make it feel a little bit dated, but also are really comforting. And it's actually, this first kind of few hours that I've played, been really impressive. I'm really loving the combat, which is the core of the game, and it's important that they get that right. But more than that, I'm impressed by the storytelling. The execution is really polished, and while a lot of the systems feel like they're maybe not bringing too much new to the table, the sum of all of its parts is actually really, really cool. And I don't want to. I have more affection for it than I thought was possible. Like, I actually think I kind of love this game a little bit. And I saw it was getting... So the reason I actually became interested in playing it at all was because it was getting 8s and 9s from, not like the main outlets, but there were some people that I was like, okay, I've seen your opinions before, and the fact that you really like it is promising to me. And so I was like, I actually paid the $20 on top of the Game Pass to play it a few days early because I wanted to play it over the weekend when I had some time. And I do not regret spending that extra money at all.
I mean, this is coming from the guy who just forked out for Pokemon cards, so...
Totally. I spend my money uselessly everywhere, but I refuse to buy games when I've already paid for them on Game Pass. But here we are. I'm so impressed.
Story impressive? Or
Story
interesting?
is pretty generic fantasy, but I think all fantasy kind of feels generic in just its writing these days. But it's not uninteresting. You are an envoy of the gods. So you are a chosen one, special, and you set out into the world. There's in all those things that make fantasy games great. It's a reflection of society in a way that's really wears racism, classism, all of the isms really on its sleeve up front, and addresses things, in a way that has that layer of sophistication that isn't like, oh, we're actually talking about real world issues. We're talking about a step back from real world issues, so you can talk about interesting things with that little shield up, which is nice, and makes like conflict between characters really interesting. Something that I heard and haven't seen, the latest Dragon Age maybe fumbled a little bit in putting some like landing, talking about serious things in a fantasy setting where you have so much freedom to actually just like attack things head on, and in earnest. And that does it here. This character here is with you from really early in the game, and it is voiced by the same voice actor who did Garrus Vakarian. So there is something like I cannot undersell the value of that in it feeling really warm and welcoming.
Romance me.
I've spent 100 hours with that voice over my shoulder, right?
Yeah,
in
wonderful.
Playing through Mass
But
Effect.
you can't
so.
romance them, can you?
No,
I
don't
don't know.
think so,
I haven't gotten to a point where that's seemed to be an option. You can definitely.
This is you?
This is you.
Oh, this is someone
Well,
else's
this is
footage.
me. Should we play the clip that introduces
Oh, is there
my character?
the classic reveal of
my
the character
character.
creator coming to life?
Yeah.
A Barjo moment, some might even call
There's
the,
a Barjo moment. There's a
Oh,
Barjo
God.
moment. Because
So you went
I
to
gotta
hell.
find it. Hang on, it's not working.
Okay, that's right. The character creator is detailed, and because you are this chosen by the gods, you have a physical affectation that represents the god, and it's kind of like this floral coral
It's a little
growth.
clicker.
You become a clicker, yeah. But you've got a bunch of options for headdress and cheeks and stuff. Crank that
this-
volume.
This is me to you.
Wow. Let's play it one more time from the top.
A god gave you that face.
Oh, perfect. Have you got an inverted nose?
It's just in a lot. It's a
just an
sunken
innie.
nose, and
Yeah.
the tattoos are kind of hiding it, and the scarring as well.
wow.
I've seen Barjo's creation. I think you win.
I think mine is more hideous than Barger's, and
Yeah.
he did a really good job of making something disgusting.
Oh, you
but I
can
played
just
with
have
color a bit more.
gun?
You can have guns. The way that the combat system works is that you get, and it's not something that I find really cumbersome in a lot of RPGs is the idea of upgrades, the idea of like even in a Diablo, it's like, oh, I need to get the best drop, or I need to get rare drops, or I need to grind for the gear to get the next version of this thing. In this, you can kind of, you're collecting materials and upgrading the one weapon that you're holding.
Yeah, cool.
So you just basically level it up 3 times and it goes to the next tier, and then you level it up 3 more times and it goes to the next tier. So
Right.
there's a good, it seems so far like there's a reasonable pacing to you leveling up the gear that you're using. Another interesting thing about the combat is you have 2 active, well, you have 1 at a time active, but you have 2 weapon slot builds running simultaneously, and both left and right-handed. So you can have, and my character now has sword and board, basic, boring, so sword and shield. But then in my other set, in my main set, and I'm mostly playing a mage, is I have a wand for my spell casting, and I also have a tome in my offhand. So I can access, by holding the right mouse button, I can access my tome spells and use my mana to cast spells out of my tome as well as from my wand. And so I've got 2 sets of dual wielding going
Does
on.
leveling them up, like, are you not at a hindrance now that you're trying to level up spellcasting while you're trying to do, physical melee sword and board upgrades as well? That doesn't split your upgrade points or whatever the management of that is?
No, the upgrading the individual. I mean, there is some crossover, but there doesn't appear to be between those sets. Like, I think there
Okay.
would be between a great sword, a 2-handed sword, and my single-handed sword, my one-handed sword. But the materials for my 2 spell casting things, I think there's some crossover, and sword and board. There's like you need
Sorry,
iron
but I mean, like
chunks and
you're
stuff.
upgrading 2 sets entirely.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's no.
but no individual slots.
Yes.
So my wand and my grimoire separately, my sword and my shield separately.
Yeah, okay,
It's
right.
not like that's a
There's no
class.
currency. You're not upgrading and one over the other. It's going up separately. Okay.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The
and-
spellcasting looks, and I've heard, by all accounts I've heard, is like some of the most satisfying in any first-person game that has magic wielding, which is famously like tricky to make tactile and interesting and feel like it actually has some hit to it.
Yeah.
And-
There's like heat seeking to some of the spells, but some of them are like just like a
Force push.
like a cast, like you burn the ground in front of you and it lasts for X amount of seconds, so you want to like hold it on the enemy. There's more spells to unlock. There's like traps and then snares and stuff like that. It's not so detailed into skill trees and stuff.
Lost any interest to move here?
Yeah, the footage hasn't paused.
No, I know. I'm
probably doing a
Pete's
handstand
just
at this
gone.
point.
He's gone out of his chair.
Maybe
Great.
you left.
That's when I do the handstands. And then you've got abilities attached to being godlike.
Yeah.
But yeah, the range combat is really fun, and managing the mana is really cool. And then when you get into a situation where you need to get into melee combat, there's a good counter system. And
Ooh, yes, please.
yeah, totally. It's actually really cool. There's only like 4 skill trees, so it's not overwhelming. None of this is overwhelming, which I love. It's simple, effective, detailed.
You said almost like at the start, kind of comforting. Like it's almost feels like a fallback into a style of game that is
and
that
it's-
Obsidian style.
It's freaking beautiful as well. Like
That is true.
Where are we? Like just in an underground cave, and it's just. I mean, that's the beauty of making a fantasy game is you are, and Destiny achieves it by being science fantasy. Like you can just create worlds that are just magic to be in.
I also appreciate that, obviously pulling from the Pillars of Eternity universe and lore, there's something nice knowing that this is drawing from another source material, that therefore everything is grounded in a pre-established. To be fair, I don't know what the history of Pillars of Eternity are. Like that could just be someone pulling fantasy bullshit out of their ass. But at the same time, it's nice that it feels like it's earned rather than, now let's make up a race here or a city here or a weird, funny sounding language here. It's like there's more to this universe.
100%. And it lets them do some world building and subtle storytelling because they know their lore. It's well established that even for me, who I played a bit of Pillars of Eternity 1, I didn't finish it, and I didn't play a Pillars of Eternity 2. Or maybe I played Pillars of Eternity 2 and not 1. I can't really remember. But I definitely didn't like buy into the lore in that way. But I'm familiar with some of the stuff, and everything else just feels like the kind of thing that you want out of a fantasy game, which is it believes in its own world.
That's it,
And
yeah.
you don't need to tell me everything. I just need to be aware that, this feels so real and lived in and understood by the world around me.
And I just want to ask, there's one thing where it's like when you have conversations or there's dialogue or there's subtitles, there's like a glossary thing you can like hover over certain
So
words
that's something
and
that
stuff.
is so brilliant
I
and
wish that
comes
was
from
in
Pillars of
so many other
Eternity
games.
and those isometric games where it's like there's keywords, and with a mouse and keyboard you would click on those in an isometric like dungeon crawly kind of game. Like, what does that mean? What does this like adjective mean in the context of combat? What does this mean? What does this mean? And as people are just throwing names at you, you can go like, lore, more detail, please, on that word, that character, that
Final Fantasy
space.
16 had a really similar
Oh,
thing to that
brilliant.
as well.
I
which
just- 'cause
just
I
made it
just-
so much easier to
I
understand.
just went
that
back and
thing.
finished The Witcher 3, and by the end, I was actively laughing at conversations people were having where they were like, that'll be Garathan from the Nathinfo. And I'm just like, mate, I don't know any of this.
What do you mean?
Exactly. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it really is strange to me how little Microsoft is talking about this. And I wonder if they just want to see if it becomes a sleeper hit. And I know there's like some reasonably middling critical reception, I guess. There's like some of the big, I think IGN gave it a 7. Surprise. As they do. Some of the, I am way more aligned with like, I'm only 5-6 hours in. I'm feeling like it's more aligned with the 8.5-y kind of crowd where it's like, it is like, there is, it's beautifully executed, but it isn't really delivering anything new.
I was going to say,
so
it's not overly ambitious in all its systems. It does them all really well by what it looks like. But
I thought that, and I didn't say it's. I don't want to say that it's under ambitious, because you can have a conversation here that goes for 25 minutes of performed dialogue. Like, it is not under ambitious in how much story it's put in here, in how its combat systems are intricate and work together. It's just not doing anything particularly new.
Sure.
So I think that's why people are finding it hard to put this on a pedestal where it might be considered in the realms of Game of the
Where's
Year.
the
where it is
standout
a
mechanical thing
reasonably
it
beautifully
does
executed
that
thing.
it's brought to the table that nothing else has done before that? If it doesn't have that these days, it's hard to grade above like a 7 or 8, because it's like, we have seen this all before, but it's done so bloody well.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
I am so impressed.
And you're going to probably stick with it?
Yeah, I will stick with it. And I mean, $120 is a steep purchase for this game for sure.
It's like 50 Pokemon
It's $120
packs.
to have Game Pass for a year. You play this in Indiana Jones, you've played 2 brilliant games for the price of $120, you know? So like, I still see, I know it's like, it's not free because it's on Game Pass, but I really think it is, despite becoming maybe a less attractive option than it was at the start, particularly because Xbox haven't landed a bunch of first-party stuff. It's just incredible value in the gaming space still. And to be able to go like, oh, we're still going to be playing these games when they're coming out first-party. I played COD for a bit and didn't have to pay for
what?
it, right?
Yeah.
I was right there.
I was right here.
Indiana Jones, I played for 60 hours, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm getting, as long as I'm playing 2 or 3 games a year, I'm getting my value out of it. So
Yeah.
I'm still really impressed with Game Pass.
That's one of those games. Cool. Avowed.
Yeah.
Nice. I'll pick up from there and talk about a little game I found that I heard a few people mention. And on my theme of games as a waste of time, I guess, after my digging a hole game from last week, I played a little game called While Waiting. This is by Optilusion Studios. While Waiting is essentially, I guess you'd call it a puzzle game. The idea behind the game is that you are living out the life of a guy from birth to death, and the way that plays out is in these sort of comic panels that are sort of vignettes of moments of life. And in each of those, to proceed through each of these panels, you really only just need to wait. The panel or the mechanic or whatever of each of these little storybook moments will eventually just run its course without you having to do anything. That would be a pretty boring game. So even though that's the sort of opening sort of pitch, what the game actually needs you to do is tick off a bunch of objectives on the side that pop up per panel, kind of like a Untitled Goose Game, in the idea of a pointless little checklist. So here you can see they are all sort of obtuse in their name and what their actual goal is. And you have to spend the time or the short time you have with each of these panels to possibly discover what those objectives are and get a little sticker for each one by completing them. If you happen to not do any of them, the panel will eventually proceed and you'll get the last sticker, which is just do nothing. Now, that could be your goal, but very often it just turns into, I tried to find how to do any of these puzzles, I ran out of time, I got the do nothing sticker. Which is, in its own way, kind of a nice reward for failing at a puzzle, because you still get a sticker. They start a bit absurd, but Josh, actually, if you wouldn't mind, this one took me a little... It's not a great one to open on, this sort of abstract idea of being born. But from then, you'll get all these little moments in the person's life. And again, all the objectives are really abstract in their naming. So you just have to kind of use your imagination and also just poke and prod at the scene to see what will work and what will actually get you there. At the same time, the only other thing worth mentioning is that little thing in the bottom left corner. You have one button on the controller is just for a random fidget spinner that will come up in the corner. So if you want to just waste time and just let that one play out, you can click a button, which will be a fidget spinner or a pen clicking or something else as a sort of, again, they're being playful with the idea of wasting your time. So for a game that sells itself on, you need to just like wait and do nothing, and that's an incredibly boring concept for a game. it actually moves quite fast in the sense that if you want to play with it, which we all do because it's a video game, you will be quickly, frantically trying to work out as many of the things you can do before, in this case, the toast pops up. So some of them are quite simple and silly in this. Oh, sorry, not silly. I'd say just like humdrum. But then there are some that, as it proceeds, get a little wacky and just in a kind of very charming sense. This isn't, I would say, like a dark humor game. I wouldn't say it's even rude. It's got this beautiful aesthetic, obviously, and a great art style. And it is clever how they use it to direct you towards what can be interacted with and what can't. But they are puzzles. And there is almost a level of, I need to work out how I can get at least a couple of these to feel like I've been successful in each of these little vignettes. The other real positive thing I'll say about it is that these little vignettes are short enough that it's kind of hard to put this one down because you just need to see what's around the corner for each extra little level as you grow up, and I assume go through this whole character's life. Josh, maybe this one again was still pretty quiet, but if you scrub forward, at one point I was in my class waiting for it to end, and when I looked under the desk, it sort of transforms into different areas of the level, and I realized I could play Tetris with all the books in my desk below. And if I lined all the books up, they'd disappear. But again, it was all through discovery, it was all through poking and prodding, and so there were little moments of delight going like, what the hell am I meant to be doing here? Which is offset by going, oh, something actually worked. So I guess as I'm trying to sell it, it's not a strong sales pitch of this is just a time waster, but there's been a lot of thought and a lot of sweet design behind all of it that does have some great little moments of humor in it as well that caught me off guard. And yeah, before I knew it, I was kind of like, thank you, Josh, just like fast forward puzzle. Even Josh can't wait for the clip to be over. But like, I think there's some real imagination on show here and some really cute design that, like, yeah, it feels like there's a lot of joy in this one.
It almost feels like a game built to crack the short attention spans that have been built into children these
Potentially,
days.
And me. I actually played the demo of this game.
Oh, okay.
And I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So you bringing it up there, I was just like, yeah, no, like for me, I like playing a lot of like just puzzle, like short games and stuff like that. So something like this, I'm just like, yeah, I could like countlessly spend some hours just doing the fidget spinner by itself.
But what I thought was interesting was that I thought it was going to be like, waste as much time until you're ready to proceed. But I was caught by the idea that the game, or each of these little moments, will progress
Keeps
without,
going.
and things will happen that are timely, that you'll have to interact with that to get that sticker. And if you miss it, your chance is gone, you move on, kind of thing. You can go back and replay all of these. There is a little option to go back and, like, it shows you how many stickers you have for each level. I don't think I'm the kind of person who would go back and try and check all these off in a completionist mode. I think there are some people out there who definitely will.
I wouldn't be able to help myself.
Sorry?
I wouldn't be able to help myself. Every time it moves on, I'm like, how? I guess like what I've already taken away from what I've seen is that you're disincentivized from replaying a level because there's this character moving through. And it's kind of the point of the game.
Life goes on.
Life goes on in a before your eyes kind of way of like, oh, you blinked, you miss it.
Yeah.
So that's the point of the game. You're gonna get to the end of it and be like, how observant was I, or how good was I at like trying to work out whatever these obscure puzzles are?
I think the draw there is how interesting each of these scenarios can be, and by their own admission, some of them are boring because it is literally waiting to kill time. And I think it definitely gradually eases into the sort of the humor and the silliness of some of the situations. So I don't think it has a great start. I think there are some that are really clever. Like, for instance, this one is literally me playing a mobile game that has a timer on when I can wait for the heart to be replenished. And in that time, I can just spend all my dad's money on the credit card and buy a bunch of upgrades. And one of the rewards is like, you spent too much money kind of thing. So there are some of these vignettes or these moments or these panels that seem really thought out. And there are some that nothing happens. And that's the joke. I will say it's accentuated by a bunch of brilliant, and Josh, just crank it, just royalty-free classical music that makes every scenario just like, just wacky.
Amazing.
This is literally what
Oh
we
my
did
god,
on
that was like
stream.
my
Yeah.
Pokemon pack.
And the hand is so like the way that you're driving it is like so.
Oh.
It looks so natural.
More of Daddy's money.
Totally. And yeah, so some of these, there's one where you have to wait for the commercial break to be over. But in doing that, you can realize you can flick through channels and there's mini games attached to all the channels. So this one, I think I could have kept playing until I chose to move on. And it was really interesting and it was kind of a weird way to play it. So I think if you play it, you'll find some of them you'll rank more as interesting than others. But as I said, it has that kind of see what's next vibe to it. And when it is done in an art style that I find really pleasing like this, it's hard to stop and go.
That's Snake 2.
Oh,
you couldn't go through the walls.
Josh,
in Snake
scrub
1.
just a little bit further forward if you want to see some pro. A little bit more. Oh, okay, back a bit.
Oh.
Beat mum and dad
Oh my
score on that
God.
thing. We're talking 33. Yeah, you're impressed.
Yeah.
I am impressed.
Oh no, you've coiled up.
Ah, no, my
Go
mates.
hard right. Oh.
Oh.
Are you gonna get away with this?
Yeah, of course. I
of
got
course,
to
yeah.
33. Anyway, I think there's some
just.
incredible imagination on show with a game like this. I think when I get to the end of it, I don't think like an Untitled Goose Game. I'll be like, God, I need to go back and tick all those off because I think missing those timings of them is frustrating for me to go, damn it. I don't know if I can go back and watch the whole bus stop scene again just to get to that guy's funny hat again. Like, some of that stuff is asking a bit. Maybe I'm that new generation that just doesn't have an
You're a
attention
TikTok kid.
I'm a TikToker. But I think there's just some real beautiful art and imagination on show here. And yeah, a little part of me wanted to stream this game. I thought it might have been fun with an audience, but potentially the real life version of that is just play that with someone over your shoulder. I think in the same vein as like, thank goodness you're here. Yeah. Like poke and prod. You need someone there to say like, what happens if you enjoy a little bit of that kind of thing. So yeah, that's while waiting and very charming, very delightful, but ultimately a waste of time. In a good way. This is my second waste of time game that I've talked about. I gotta play something with substance soon. Sonny, have you played something with substance?
Recently? No.
Well, I just mean for this. No?
I mean, for my list here, the game that that's going to be talked about today. It's just I run into this niche whenever I stream. I like to play like simulator games. I'm a big fan.
Okay. No, you have my attention.
Yeah. So you know, when TCG Card Simulator came out last year, spent a lot of hours on that. Supermarket Together. That was like the supermarket simulator, but it had the extra aspect of having multiplayer and doing co-op. So that was one of my big favorite games. And yeah, there's this brand new game that came out recently. Well, it's in demo right now. It's about to come out in 2 weeks. Okay. It's called what is it called? It's a long name. Store Simulator.
Yep.
Waifu Pillows.
Yep. Shop Simulator Waifu Pillow.
So you know, after Supermarket Simulator had its own successful breakout last year, there's a lot of derivative games that have started coming out on Steam. And this is one of them.
Now I'm interested.
Yeah.
Go on.
It's very simple to play. It is just a demo, so I haven't like experienced everything in the game. But as you see, you start off the day, and yeah, this is me showing off the start of the game there. But it has your anime, soundtrack. It makes you feel enthralled. It brings you the whole like. If you close your eyes, it's like, oh, am I in like a like a Japanese like daydream type of thing? So yeah, this is Shop Simulator Waifu Pillow. It's a whole tongue twist, but yes, the games are very simple. It's just like with every single supermarket game, you're selling product, and the product is pillows.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you're just grinding each day, trying to earn money.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, you're grinding.
oh yeah.
Sorry. Please go on.
So it's just something different that I found. I always try to look for different like shop simulator games.
Yep.
It's just been a little guilty pleasure for me to play.
Yeah, you should feel guilty.
Yeah.
But so you start off and your first product is pillow, and the idea is to expand into other products, or is it just you're just lots of pillows?
Yeah. So I think in this game, because it was only the demo, there's going to be a lot more products that do come out. But then, yeah, when I play the demo, you had the full-size pillow, and then you have the little like couch pillows there. And I would assume once the full game comes out, you can expand the store. You can take out loans. They do click and collect. See,
this is my thing. Click and collect is there any, and there might not be, but like, is there any element of, because a big part of these games is just like, it's a juggling game, right? It's like you're managing the customers coming in with requests, you're trying to have enough product for them, and eventually it's like, can you make it through the day? So like Shop Simulator, Supermarket Simulator, instead of the games where it's just like, oh, you'll just proceed and get better gear, there is a bit of like a, can I get through a rush of a day?
Yeah, so When I did play the demo, as you see there, I had a queue of customers ready to check out. They didn't like add any consequence, like you taking too long.
Yeah,
so
right.
I guess they may introduce.
They're happy to wait for their pillows.
They're more than happy to wait for the pillows.
Well, who wouldn't be? But I guess you got like time of day. You've only got so much you can achieve in a day, so you want to be efficient.
Right.
But
Yeah.
yeah, that's cool. Like, I mean, the most recent kind of simulator game I played was like a medieval tavern simulator. So
Yes.
you're like serving people beer and you're trying to get like the right amount of foam on the head of the beers and all that kind of stuff.
Same with this one.
You're trying to get the right amount of foam on the head.
Yeah.
But is there anything in this that's like, are there any mini games, or is it really just like the
Cover all, mate. Click on
logistics
everything.
of managing a store? And,
Genuinely, it's just the logistics. You
Oh,
got bills
crazy.
to pay,
Oh, it's
click
so
and collect.
it's
You can
very
expand your
straightforward.
store, hire employees, have another checkout. Obviously, this is a demo, so I was very limited with everything that was available for me. But it has potential for me. Like, if I'm bored and I just want to just play something, because we always get in that mood where like we don't want to fully invest in a game.
Yeah.
You want like a nothing game. To
Yeah,
play.
you want a nothing game. This is like a nothing game that like I know I'll just spend countless hours on.
Well, considering you've played other shop simulator games,
Yes.
like of the similar ilk. I mean, like let's say TCG simulator. How would you say it compares to that? In its experience.
For me, it's like I'm one of those needy like gamers where like as long as there's like updates that happen, within X period of time, like I'm happy to continue playing the game. Or like I'll stop playing the game, and then once a whole heap of updates come, I'll revisit it. So
Sure.
I did that with Supermarket Together, and I feel like whilst this is a demo, there is a lot of like potential for this game to actually, get a decent amount of people playing the game. Like when I actually found the game, there wasn't even any reviews. It was
Yeah,
that
right.
quiet of a game because like
Interesting.
I'm that type of guy on Steam where like I look at new games and I just try to look for something very very peculiar, something
Yeah,
different.
slightly
Some
obscure.
weird
Well,
shit.
I was gonna say like TCG simulator, the card shop simulator, had like from memory a bit of a sense of humor about it in the sense that you had to like grab deodorant because customers were getting smelly and that kind of stuff. I don't want to make any enemies here, but like, is just the title of this the funny bit of it, or is it like, does it take itself super seriously outside of just like the content, or is there any tongue-in-cheek element to the idea that you are owning and running a body pillow shop?
I feel like with the name of it, they know it's implied or like okay, it's
Yeah, okay.
for a bit of fun. Like that's my
it's
perspective.
funnier that it takes the management more seriously
yeah,
than
yeah.
some of those other
Because
games.
like, there's a world
'cause,
where you
like,
get customers who are too nervous to come in, and
Yeah.
you'd like have to like, I'm not trying to add elements, but I'm like, but it's confident in its product and going, no. I want the joke here, if there is a joke, is that you're going to take this business super seriously, even though the content of your business is questionably. I'm not going to finish that sentence.
I'd like to buy your pillows.
No, but yeah, no, it's just the thing about this game. It was a very simple premise and like the whole aesthetic on the outside as well. I'm a big fan of like going to Japan. You have a there's
Which is happening this episode.
Oh, yes,
but,
that's going to happen later on.
Don't forget, Josh.
Better be excited.
And the last thing I want to ask is like we've played a bunch of simulators from time to time, and like they tend to exist in this world of like janky, overdeveloped engine, like how they actually perform and what they're made out of.
Yep.
Like this feels, and I'm not just being overly critical, but it feels a little cheap and nasty in that sense. But that's the joy, that's the aesthetic, that's what these games thrive on. I think half the time. Do you enjoy that as part of the experience?
Yeah. No, that's the thing. The jankier it is, the better it is for me.
All right. Yeah.
I like that type of game. Like, once I started playing a little bit more into the game and into the days, I was just like, I was like trying to just double jump, just trying to weave my way through the crowds and everything. And then like it felt janky, but
You're like Counter-Strike surfing.
I was surfing in the store.
Well, like I think for me, and obviously there's like a funny skin to this game, and a lot of skin.
That guy's not even wearing a
That
shirt.
guy's not even
It's
wearing a
topless.
shirt. But if the game is like at its core about the numbers of it, all of that extra fluff that those other games put in there, which is fun in other contexts, I think I would find annoying when, like, the thing that is satisfying to me here is like that cash register ching. It's just like moving money around in an interesting way, and there's not too much challenge in, I need to run across the map and sweep up the mess a customer made, and there's customers waiting.
they did.
I need to pull a beer, and they did. So like, I actually think if it's
Throw out these pillows. 'cause,
used,
I would be
The
surprised
used
if they
bin.
don't take any of the
Refuse
bait of all those
refunds.
easy jokes and easy wins and just go, nah, it's a hardcore business simulator.
Well, isn't that
What's
funnier?
weird about this?
Yeah.
Nothing.
That's funnier to me.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I've played I Am Jesus Christ prologue as well as Jesus Christ Simulator. And Jesus
All right,
Christ Simulator.
Walk this one home for me, Ruby.
No,
How's
no,
this
no,
one?
hear me out. Is incredibly like tongue in cheek. It's basically a superhero simulator, and it was funny. But to me, I Am Jesus Christ was funnier because it was a hyper serious, like seriously made and developed game about Jesus Christ's life, which was hilarious to me.
And the other,
Like the way that it was executed was just like so serious that
Yeah.
it was fun.
But they weren't doing that as the joke. They were taking themselves
They were
seriously.
They were taking themselves seriously.
I want to know who made this game if they were like, I'm just enjoying the fact that we have a great model for a shopping simulator, which exists in other sort of formulas, and we're just going to slap in the pillows and these like kind of like extreme anime character people. And
that's extreme to you?
Oh, it can get
gosh,
worse.
I've got to show you some
Yeah.
stuff.
I'm going to play this game.
I would like to try this
Cool.
out.
That is Shop Simulator.
Waifu
Waifu.
pillow.
Waifu pillows.
And you know, like a simulation game is
wishlist today.
is about simulating something in real life. Do you think it compares to the real life body pillows that you own?
Well, it's a chair that he was.
That's true. You fucked a chair at the start, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. The
Actually,
chair-
wait.
what's up?
Raise your hand if you own a body pillow.
I have one of my own.
Peter and I have
We
one
purchased
of us.
one for a friend.
Well, then we're
We are
fine.
on a body pillow.
Yeah.
Then we're all
We're all
guilty.
customers.
attached.
Yeah, we're
Exactly.
customers.
In the
we're
waifu
all
body
customers
pillow.
of this store.
Ruby, round us out with what you've been playing this week.
Sure thing. I have gone back through last year's library of games for a game that I believe kind of got overlooked a little bit called Slitterhead. It's by Bokeh Game Studio. It's directed by Keiichiro Toyama, who's best known as the creator of the Silent Hill, Siren, and Gravity Rush series. And it is this like horror but not horror game. It's a lot more action adventure where you play as a Hyoki, which is a bodiless spirit that has the ability to possess humans. And it plays a lot like Watch Dogs Legion in the sense that you are jumping from body to body to body for the sole purpose of hunting slitterheads. And slitterheads are basically this I'd say like alien species that's infected the human population and is pretending to be them, try and take over. It's very, if you've heard of the manga / anime Parasite, it's very that, where basically these slitterheads, they're these horrible body horror abominations that you as the Hyoki need to eradicate by becoming different people. So the game really wants you to jump from person to person to person, right? Because you get into an action sequence and you get into an action sequence and the slitterheads themselves are pummeling into you. So as a person, because you're jumping into regular ass people, so as
Whoever the poor person you possessed and brought into a fist fight.
they're not strong. They're just a regular ass person. So you get hit, it's like half of your health. So it really wants you to jump from person to person to person to just like go at this thing as many times as possible. But, and as we can see on the screen right now, there are main characters in this game that are called rarities. And rarities are basically the special humans that you pick up along the way to join your task of eradicating slitterheads. And when you possess them for the first time, they come with a series of special abilities. For example, this is Julie. She is the first character that you collect. She was really big in terms of what you saw in all the promotional stuff. She's like an aspiring actress who works at a supermarket, and her special thing is she's got these giant blood claws that come out. Because the power.
She's an actress. She works
Yeah.
in a supermarket.
Like
She's
all
got
actions,
blood
she's got giant
claws.
blood claws.
Okay.
But she's got these huge blood claws. She's a real good all-rounder. She's quite fast. But
She's got blood claws.
She's got blood claws. But like all the
got
other,
a dog,
there are
she's got
other
small claws.
rarities that you can get. Like for example, my favorite's Anita. And she is she can be either the second or third rarity that you pick up. She's a sex worker, and her weapon is like a giant mascara brush that she uses as like a staff. And like all of the rarities have special skills as well. Like Julie can do Sonic Claws, where it's like a big claw attack, while Anita has like these luring skills, which can make random humans come towards you.
Sorry,
then
this
you
is
can
an
jump.
action game.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Sorry, I'm a bit lost. So it's like a brawler.
Yeah.
Kinda
So
Okay.
basically, you I should have started my footage later because that part that we saw just there, a lot of the story is done similarly to Siren, which is one of Toyama's previous games. It's done through multiple characters in a non-linear fashion through like conversations between characters and talking to them in their lives. And you saw that at the very beginning, but where was I up to?
So it's sort of like downtime managing the people, the collecting, the story beats, and then you've got
then
an
you jump
actual
into levels.
a moment-to-moment action game. Okay, right.
And this is actually chronologically level based, or is this like, because you had a world map, obviously, is this like, oh, I want to drop in to this area?
So it's non-linear.
Okay.
I don't know if there are more days. So far, I'm able to access 3 separate days, and I
Okay.
can jump back between them. So it's a bit of time jumping here and
Sure.
there, but there are like different story beats and levels that you uncover
They're like
by
nodes on the
talking
map.
to people.
Cool.
Right.
So by talking to your characters, they give you more information, like more leads to follow, basically.
Cool.
So for example, in this level, you've got to infiltrate this brothel because Anita is your lead, because you're under the impression that she is a Slitterhead. So you're trying to find her out. But obviously you can't just walk right into this place. It's kind of part of the underworld. So instead you've got to find a way to get in. You obviously do that by possessing random people around. The possession mechanic, I think, is so neat. It's so much fun to just jump into different bodies, especially seeing like what
Well, why else would you be in a brothel?
Oh! But seeing like what different...
Just cuts to us for a reaction. Hey!
You do not want to know what made that slapping sound off camera.
But as well, kind of leaning into how this game is very inspired by Toyama's previous work, as well as possessing humans. You can't really possess Slitterheads, but you can do something called sight jacking, which is the
Why else would you be in a brothel?
the exact same thing. It's the sight jacking is the exact like ability that you also have in
I just want to
Siren.
pay you to watch.
In the game Siren, you can sidejack these monsters to see their locations. You do that exact thing in this game.
Is
So,
there a limit to the possession mechanic of flying around? Is that like...
It's called sight jacking.
sorry, when you want to sight jack
There is
off someone...
a spatial limit.
Yeah, cool, okay.
But there is no limit to like how many people you can possess. You can just keep jumping from person to person, especially in combat.
Like
it
in
is
a circle?
encouraged. Yeah.
So you could like
You could-
circle sight...
Circle
Yep.
jerk?
Circle jerk?
You can
Okay.
circle jerk. Yep.
There's no like cooldown as well.
Oh, you have a...
Usually takes a few minutes. Usually takes a few
Sorry,
minutes.
I just had a realization.
We're playing a different game over here.
Sorry, there is the potential that
Spoilers? Something
no,
to cancel?
no. There might be boobies in this.
Cut away from the titties!
But not now. I might have gone
Or
past it.
cut to the titties.
It's fine.
We'll be
Let's
fine.
just keep
I'll
going.
take them off the screen and then
Yeah,
I'll
yep,
just
yep, yep.
make
You'll-
sure.
you'll
I'll
know.
investigate. I'll investigate them.
Yep. You'll know when it comes. But I really want to get into this level in particular starts with it's almost got like a puzzle element to it.
I was going to ask, is
'cause
this an
you're-
action game now?
Right
It
now,
is?
the game jumps between kind of like paranormal investigation.
Investigation is what it's like.
Sure.
Paranormal investigation as well as action adventure.
Okay.
So there's also a bit of stealth in there as well. You've got to like possess certain characters so you can get past guards and stuff like that.
Do you ever play Messiah?
No.
By Shiny back in the day, you were a little angel that moved between, and like you would dispose of the bodies that you. But yeah, so same
Yeah.
thing. It would allow you to jump between people, and you're right. It's a wild mechanic when you go, we can't do this in video games.
It is so cool. And like the same thing with kind of like because people when Siren came out, it was like lauded over for its kind of story and its storytelling, but its gameplay, people definitely had an issue with it, and it's one of those games that people don't really go back to because that old game jank.
Yeah.
And reading a lot of reviews about this game, jank was a really common word that I saw, and it broke my heart because
Wasn't
this,
jank.
it was wank. This is a game
Thank you.
that I think people would have gone fucking nuts for like 20 years ago.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I
Interesting.
mean?
Yeah.
It's the sort of game that I went into not expecting like game of the year level, but instead expecting something different. And I
Yeah.
got something different because like jumping between bodies to possess random people to beat the shit out of body horror monsters, I'm very into that as a
Can-
concept.
Can
all
I
those
not,
things are up your alley.
not to force the footage or anything, but like, do we have any of the actual like action of the moment?
Yeah, if
moment?
we could
'Cause
jump-
I'm just
if we could
curious
scrub
about
a
like,
little forward
that's
a
what,
bit.
That's what I saw.
If I scrub forward and there's tits on the screen,
You
I
should be
will say
fine.
thank
I'll
you.
take the blame.
You should be fine. A little
is
more.
it here?
Little more.
Where are
That's
they?
all I saw of this game in its,
Little more.
in its marketing, and when people were giving it these
There's a
reviews,
monster. That looks like a Slitterhead.
It
So
looked,
that's
looked
a
like
boss
a
Slitterhead.
stealth action Resident Evil kind of game. So that's what I was expecting.
Yeah.
It's very
Further?
different from that.
I think we're getting to some action here.
Oh, we'll get there.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Okay.
So we're getting towards like the one of my first boss levels that I did, which was so much fun.
But is it more like it's a long journey to the combat, or is I'm not just asking where is the
It
action? But I'm
depends
saying,
on the level.
Yeah,
It depends
okay.
on some of them are a bit more investigation heavy, while other
Sure.
ones are a bit more action heavy. So basically, your weapons as like a regular human being are generally a mace made of your own blood. And you beat the shit
Or
out
blood
of
claws.
blood claws. Well, that's the thing. Blood claws and a blood
Blood, eyelash.
mascara.
mascara
yeah.
wand. You also unlock a character later that has like a blood shotgun. They all are only for rarities, right? So I'm
Yeah,
currently
cool.
playing as Julie. She's got the blood claws. She's very quick. It's awesome.
So what happens if in the middle of combat you switch to someone who isn't a rarity? Do they just wail around? Do they still get a blood weapon, or do they just like go in there and just punch uselessly?
So the rarities are the only ones that will fend for themselves. If you
Everyone else is cowering.
Yeah, everyone else is cowering,
Got
but
it.
if you
Okay, right.
become them, that's you can like fight as them,
Yeah,
basically.
cool.
Except Anita has a skill called Mind Hack that will make any surrounding human attack the
cool.
Slitterhead.
I can
Are
see.
you choosing who to take on these individual
Yes.
quests?
Yeah,
Okay, so,
so-
you put a party together and you go, I'm going to need Julie, I'm going to need the mascara flight
Anita.
stick, and I'm going to need Mind Melder.
So you can take up to 2.
Yeah.
Some levels will require a certain one,
Yep.
a certain rarity, usually because it's like part of their storyline.
Sure.
Because they all have different connections to eradicating the Slitterheads. So
Oh, are we in Japan?
actually, I've got this written down. We are in Kowloon,
Oh.
which is a mix between Hong Kong and the walled city of Kowloon.
Kowloon, yeah.
And there was an interview that they did with the devs kind of discussing the Kowloon inspiration because obviously those walled cities were really tall, lots of alleyways, very tight. A lot of the Slitterheads that you'll find around are in these alleyways.
Gross.
And sometimes you won't even know that they're Slitterheads. You have to find them yourself. Like they won't be out in the open. They'll be pretending to be humans. And you've got to like follow this like sense that you've got for Slitterheads to try and find them. And then when you do, you'll get like a little like button thing to press and it'll just say splatter blood. And I'm like, what's going to happen?
Gross.
It's
I
gross.
can see your particular interest in this game, and again when I asked Japan, but I just meant it. I feel like I can draw some comparison to Ghostwire Tokyo, which you really
Well,
enjoyed, and like that sort
yeah.
of interesting and abstract fantasy folklore mixed with like horror and cool powers and that kind of vibes, and then all dressed in a kind of regular humdrum setting, be it like a regular city or I can see that appeal, and it's a very unique and
This
very
battle is
interesting
incredible.
one. So
well, that's the thing is like I decided to check this game out because another game that I think people were expecting to be a really spooky, scary horror game that ended up being an action adventure was Ghostwire Tokyo. And that was the game that, because of that horror but not horror label, I think got a bit of a nasty run. Another game that I think would have thrived many moons ago.
it's a great game, but yeah,
I
it didn't
love
land.
that game.
It didn't land the audience it was aiming
really
for, and I think
didn't.
this kind of had. But that was a bit more polished in that. I can definitely see the jank in this, and the kind of slightly more.
Yeah, it kind of it doesn't feel like it. I think it feels great to play. It looks like a mid 2000s game, like
so does
big time. But I can't.
Conceptually really cool. It just like I hope it does well enough to warrant a sequel with a bit more funding behind it, because like
Well, that's the thing. It was
like, imagine it built by the Evil Within team, you know, like it's got kind of like a really fun idea.
Yeah,
but
well, it's got
you
the mind of Toyama behind it.
Gravity Rush.
He made Gravity
Gravity
Rush,
Rush and its sequel are
Siren,
like super
Silent
fucking
Hill.
ambitious.
Yeah.
Really a cool game that has like. It hangs its whole premise and its whole world on a cool mechanic, which in this case, possession, in that one, gravity flipping. And I'm like, I see it now. I totally see
bring
that.
back the Vita.
Well,
Oh man, I put gravity on the Vita.
I feel like with this game, like gameplay wise and storytelling wise, it drew a lot from like early game design ideas and game design principles, you know, of like making a game gamey, but like not really focusing on how it looks as much. I don't think it looks that bad. I think the character designs are
No.
awesome.
It's just like it's just an old school presentation of
Yes.
of a game and storytelling, and a very like Japanese way of storytelling as well. Like those world map screens with a bunch of data. Like I mean, I played that in the latest Armored Core, right? It's like this is how the story happens. Over here somewhere on a flat menu, and then you build your thing and make your robot and make it look like a cow and go and fight.
The onboarding and
It's
even
like just
the
absurd.
user experience is not doing the game any favors for
Totally.
how much fun the game can be.
It's awesome. Like I think
cool.
going into the game not expecting it to look as shiny as like a brand new PS5 game, but play like
Very-
a classic PlayStation game.
Yeah.
It rocks. Also, really quick, Akira Yamaoka did the music. He's done all the Silent Hill music. He did the music for Shadow of the Damned. He did the music for Lollipop Chainsaw. And it goes hard. This is one of like the coolest soundtracks I've heard
in
for
like,
a game in
is
a
it
while.
like thrash metal? Is it like
It's-
moody
it's-
synth? Is it like
Experimental electronic, very synthy. It rocks.
Okay, cool.
Like
Here's a sample.
yeah.
I was just gonna
does.
say, when you're like, he did all the music from these other horror games. I'm like, I don't know if music in horror games is ever something I've gone, I really like that. I'm like, I'm just too fucking scared. I'm just there going like, oh, I'm not listening.
Yeah.
They're often a mood setting.
Yeah, rather than like,
Lollipop
they're slap.
Chainsaw was like
That's why.
pop and
Yeah, it was
like
fun.
needle droppy
Yeah.
stuff. Right?
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Very different.
I
from
just
what
looked
saw.
through all the footage. There was no tits.
Okay, cool. Thank God. Also, sorry.
He looks disappointed.
I know.
Well, no, I'm relieved. Honestly, for all of our sakes.
Everyone
Yeah.
looks a bit disappointed up there.
I
Wow.
forgot where the boobs were.
Josh, we'll get you some boob footage for later.
I can say.
Cool. Well, yes, that was.
Shit back
Oh,
on.
actually, real quick,
Please.
I do have for I've forgotten his
Gus.
Sonny.
Oh,
Rude.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I've got a body pillow for you.
Oh.
Look at this.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
What a throwback. That's a body
Oh,
pillow
no.
where one end is me and the other end is Peter.
That is
And we're
amazing.
joined in the middle, like some kind of human centipede, but the right way round.
That is
No, it's cat dog. It's cat
Yeah,
dog.
it's
Come on.
Gus.
Some kind of
it's
cat
Gus
dog,
Pete.
but the right way round.
It's Gus Pete.
Where did that wind up? We have it back to him.
Where's the bottom halves?
I
That's
think
what I want to
it's.
know.
I think Bajo has it. I'm fairly certain.
He still has it.
Yeah, good for him.
Did he bring it
He
with
gave it back and then we gave it back again.
Yeah.
He took the case off the pillow and took the case. I don't
That's
know what.
more
yeah.
unnerving.
Yeah.
I'll sell that in a shop. Cool. Well, that was Ruby talking about Slitterhead. Sonny, you talked about Shop Simulator, Waifu Pillows, the demo.
The demo.
Can't wait. Game coming out in 2 weeks. Put it in your calendar. I talked about While Waiting, and Peter, you played Avowed by Obsidian Entertainment, and it was pretty good. Pretty good. It's good.
Pretty good.
The rest of this show goes from pretty good to pretty great after this ad break.
Okay, Jerry.
I hit it. Oh, where's Wowsy? Oh, where's a Wowsy? Days.
A rousing, rallying hello, Wolsey fans! In today's adventure, be on the lookout for some denim ducking behind a car, a pocket peeking out of a tree, and of course, where would we be without our titular hero himself, Wolsey? I think he's disappeared somewhere on Lygon Street, Melbourne. Can you help us find him? He's there somewhere, folks, but where? Time's almost up. Have you found him? There he is, cheeky Wolsey. Until next time, Wolsey superfans. Now, here's Wonder Wolsey.
Oh, where's Wowsy? Days.
Do you remember edutainment games? Recognize these? As the pinnacle of the edutainment genre, Carmen Sandiego took us all around the world as a gumshoe on a quest to catch the dastardly thief, Sandiego herself. The person, not the city.
Which of course in German means a whale's vagina.
We learned many geographical trivial tidbits like where the Great Pyramids sit and how to pronounce Panama Canal.
No, there's no way that's correct.
I think it's fair to place Australians' renowned desire to travel squarely at the black-booted feet of Carmen. Not to mention the sexual awakening many of us had when we finally caught her. Now, I'm not really looking forward to playing as the villainess in the upcoming reboot. It's okay that recognizable characters can be immoral. Han shot first. I know that, you know that. Only George Lucas doesn't know that. After learning how to navigate the globe, on we marched to learn how to navigate the stars and the digestive system in the Magic School Bus Explores series. And these games came out off the back of a very successful book series and animated show that launched the same year as the first game. With established characters and story beats, the games were packed to the brim with features and had everyone's organs expanding with excitement to learn. I'm talking about the brain, you sickos.
Hello, bitches. We're back.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, bitches.
Yeah,
Can I say
bitches.
it too?
Yes, you can say it. You've got the right vibe.
No, that's
Let me show you.
That's the sassy side. I'm the tired
Oh,
side.
you're tired.
of
Okay,
it.
we're tired.
Yeah, putting up with their shit.
Who wants to see a champion bitch?
Me.
Scotty, come here.
I thought
Come
you were
here.
just going to point to me.
I mean, we can see two at once.
This
There
champion
it
bitch.
is.
Come here, Scotty. Come here,
on,
Scotty.
baby.
Come,
Who's
Scotty.
a champion
Come on,
bitch?
baby.
Who's
Yeah,
a little
you
champion
Come on, my
bitch?
darling.
Oh.
Aww.
No.
Oh.
'Cause- 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 'cause-
excited.
No, she just goes.
She gets a little sad.
So we saw an ad for Wolsey. Where's Wolsey?
There he is.
Did you find him?
No one ever does.
Oh, sad.
Mad troll.
We also saw the socials. Check them out. We always post cool stuff on there because we love to do that.
That was a one that was a little longer than usual. You might notice we've discovered that YouTube Shorts can now go up to
3 minutes.
And
Sonny, can you confirm?
Yeah, 3 minutes now. 3 minutes.
which we were like, great. And then Peter wrote a long script, and we were like, shit, this is a lot of content to make. But we did a little retrospective on entertainment games, a little bit of fun throwback. It's kind of what we used to do back in the day.
Love
Go
it,
check that out.
nostalgia.
Otherwise, just clips of stuff. You may have even noticed that the most recent social that went up is a clip out of the post show. Someone did point out in the comments, we were like, one of the stories told in the post show by yours truly made its way into the socials as a little teaser to get people to go, hey, I'm going to sign up, get me some exclusive merch, and get me some join the Patreon. So join the Patreon. How's that for a little mid-episode plug, Ruby?
Love that. No, thank you so much for that. But that's all I've got to throw back to. Now it's time to throw it forward to Ranky Panky. Wow.
He was buying a body pillow.
Ranky Panky is the segment where we buy a body pillow.
Oh, God.
No, it's a segment sponsored by BMAC. Ciao.
Isn't that
Sure.
Oh, it's ka-chow.
It's ka-chow. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ciao.
But whatever you did with just like 60% confidence.
Yeah.
Ka-chow.
I'm more like a golf buggy than
Oh,
like
I had one the other day. What do we want? Race car noises. When do we want them?
Ka-chow.
I thought that was fantastic.
I like that. So with BMAC's segment, we go to TLDR Movie Reviews, which is his movie review website, and take a little TLDR, which is a too long didn't read. It's a summary of the review, basically. But we take out the movie, so these guys have to guess what the movie is based off the TLDR.
Sounds
That
simple.
sounds like a fun game.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
It is a perfectly serviceable film saved by a strong rapport between the cast and perfectly fine action sequences, but it was aiming for a level it did not have the strength to reach.
8 Mile.
It's a rapport.
You said rapper,
No.
right?
No.
So this segment is
Close.
This segment is. I loved it when she said it. My brain went.
8 Mile.
No, my brain went crap joke about a rapper. Nah. It was like 8 Mile.
Yeah,
Somebody's already got
That's because you
me.
didn't have a good joke about a rapper.
That's true. This segment is quickly becoming what movie came out this week, because I'm pretty sure that's big Patriot Birdman and the Hulk, who's
Captain
now
America.
red.
Captain America, Brave New World.
New World.
And
Brave,
Redman.
Brave New World. Am I right, Josh?
Yes, you're right.
Josh.
Can we get a ding?
I don't know.
Can we get a ding in the chat?
Daddy needs a
All
ding.
right.
Thank you.
Never say that again.
I'll never get a ding.
Daddy.
Daddy, can we get a ding?
Daddy.
No, I'm Daddy, and Daddy needs his ding.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't call Josh Daddy. I respect him, not myself.
Oh.
Isn't
That's
that right,
good.
Daddy? Talking to myself.
Yeah.
Is Brave New World was that's the Aldous Huxley novel,
It
right?
is, yes.
Is that there's like such a highbrow bit of literature now being attached to a Marvel, or is Brave New World a comic as well? It's probably a comic. Ben?
Probably.
Ben? Is it a comic as well?
Daddy.
Daddy? Daddy?
It's the book, he says.
It's a book.
Okay.
Thank you, Daddy.
Great.
I
So,
yelled on the internet.
thank you, BMAC.
He actually is a daddy, to be
It's
fair.
true.
That's true, yeah.
true.
My daddy.
Papa.
Oh yeah. Production Daddy. Please, Ruby, go on.
Thank you,
Daddy.
BMAC. I thought there was a
BMAC
dog noise.
BMAC
but
is our daddy.
Scotty's down here. Ranky Panky, or as we're calling it today, Ranky Pokey, is a back pocket take on a Pocket Pals classic. In today's version of the game, we have 6 different topics, all relating to the long-running Pocket Monsters franchise that Sonny, Pete, and Gus will all take it in turns to choose from. I won't be playing because I made them,
Digimon?
so it's not fair. Digimon?
She wrote him.
It's a question mark. Digimon?
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 Did you not, Mon?
Digimon.
Wait, didn't Jimon?
Let's see those categories.
In each topic, there's 5 items they'll need to rank in a specific order. Correct positions will get. Let's just have a look first.
Sure.
So we've got OG Ranky Panky, a series of Pokemon species in order of degeneracy.
I just want to stop and say, Ruby, I'm so proud that you got hung up there and went, nah, I'm just going to move on.
Yeah.
You just went, blah, blah, no, I'm just going to go.
No, I was like, you know what?
Good work.
I'll get to that later. So OG Ranky Panky. Yep, it is what it is. We've got I Want to Be the Very Best, the top-rated Pokemon games of all time on Metacritic. I Want to Be the Very Worst, the bottom-rated Pokemon games of all time on Metacritic.
Wow.
Pokemon of the Year 20, the world's favorite Pokemon according to a 2020 Google poll.
Okay.
Pokemon of the Year 2021, the world's favorite Pokemon according to a 2021
It's the same
Twitter
list.
poll.
That's a very-
Wait. Twitter poll.
Same list.
Twitter poll.
Okay.
No card should be worth this much is the final one, which is the most expensive Pokemon cards according to TCGplayer.com.
So the Pokemon of the Year split is 1 year. How
Different
drastic?
platform. They're gonna be the same. It's gonna be Pikachu. It's gonna be Eevee.
So you're getting ahead.
Sure. Sure.
Oh, actually,
Believe
Twitter would
what
have
you
fucked
will.
with it. Twitter would have been.
It's Twitter. It's Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter what you
Yeah,
will.
like Vaporeon.
Yeah.
Correct positions will get you a point when
Yeah,
you
don't
do
they?
the ranking. Side-by-side opposites. So if one was supposed to be here and the other was supposed to be here and they're right next to each other, you get a half point. And
And we're not keeping score, so chat, if I hope that made sense.
Yeah.
I'm going to try.
Sure.
So, we're going to start with our guest, Sunny. Where would you like to start?
You know what? Let's go. No card is worth this.
No card.
I
is
thought you
worth
might have a pretty
this.
good
Yeah.
scope on that.
So we've got 5 cards here.
Look at the backs of the cards. Who did that? What a nice touch, William.
Yeah, don't
We've
look
got
at me.
5 cards here,
I just cruised through
and
the
you
show
have
now.
to place them. Hot is the most expensive.
Got it.
Not is the least expensive. We're gonna start. Flip that bad first one over.
Put that bad first one.
Flip that bad first one over. We've got trophy number 2, Pikachu, silver second place, second tournament.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Tournament.
We've got Charizard Top Sun Blue back. We've got Illustrator Pikachu. We've got Commissioned Presentation Blastoise Galaxy Star Holo. And we've got First Edition Shadowless Holographic Charizard 4.
I had one of those fucking things.
What order shall we be putting these in today, Sonny?
I think the hottest one is an Illustrator.
Illustrator Picker.
Yeah.
Other way.
Opposite side.
Other way, it's hot.
It's hot. It's hot.
Most expensive.
What is any of this? So I don't need this explained. There's a trophy number 2, implying that that's the.
So these would just be like special edition releases, and they would have been quite
Yeah.
limited. And if
Okay.
they're in good condition, they'll be worth a lot of money.
Top side?
All of these are old cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of these are.
You'll be
older
told
cards.
what they're worth
Look,
once it's all revealed.
I think honestly, I'm gonna put Blastoise on the way to not. And then I'm leaving the Charizard there because it's first edition. But then with the middle Charizard, the top spin one, I'm gonna put that to second.
Interesting.
Watch the master work.
I don't know. I remember seeing something about the Illustrator card the other day, and it's just stuck in my mind as that number 1. So
Okay.
Are we
You happy
looking
with
this
that?
in?
yeah, I'm locking it in.
All right,
Alrighty.
lock it in. Josh, start from the bottom.
We've
We've got this one at
Hey.
$360,000
Is this
USD.
US? What the
Damn.
Sorry, what?
We've got first edition Charizard at $420,000 USD. We've got trophy number 2 Pikachu at $440,000 USD. We've got Charizard Top Sun, $493,230 and $5.275 million.
worth this.
No
card is
mistakes.
worth
You got
that.
them all right. That is a full 5 points, brother.
Sorry, amazing that they're worth that much. Amazing that you got them all.
Yeah.
What is this world we live in?
Illustrator Pikachu was bought by Logan Paul.
I would not pay more than $4.6 million for that.
Yeah, you're so right for that.
Unbelievable.
I'll just
No
print
way.
it. That's
Yeah.
what I'll do. I'm never
Just
paying
print
money
them.
on that.
Yeah, just print them out.
That's crazy.
So you got 5 points from that one, Sonny. Good job. Next is Gus.
Sure. Sorry, what was OG Ranky Panky?
OG Ranky
that's
Panky is a series of Pokemon species. It's the original Ranky Panky. So ordering them by how many entries they have on rule34.xx.
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
Cool.
Excellent. I'll do OG Ranky Panky. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Spanky.
So,
Okay. I have this is the only one I have a chance at.
Yeah, sure. Let's flip them.
Let's flip them from the bottom.
Ditto
Gus isn't wearing pants right now. by the
is
way.
first up. Then Gengar.
Gengar. Okay.
Snom.
Ooh.
That's just a little.
Grubbin.
That's
Oh
just
my
a little
God,
cumble.
what?
And Magikarp.
Okay.
These aren't. I just want to clarify.
Where did that come from?
These aren't. There is like a definitive ranking, like
Okay.
a list that gets released every year. Horrible. Of all of the updated numbers for each year and who's moved where. None of these.
They're not top.
You've
10.
gone
Are
like
top 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
So right now I'm sorting through the chaff and not the wheat.
Yeah,
of
these
your
were the
DeviantArt.
funniest ones. That I
Interesting.
thought.
Okay, so I'm ordering these from the number of entries in
Yeah.
DeviantArt.
Hot is most.
Yes.
Rule 34.
But
art,
that most might be 12 down to 2.
Correct.
maybe.
Okay.
Who's to say?
So I only know Ditto and Magikarp. I don't know, and I think I know Gengar. I don't know Snom, and I don't know Grubbin.
But
Grubbin
they're both
looks.
sexy words, aren't they?
Grubbin looks like. So that's really all I have to go off here. I'm gonna say, based on popularity, Magikarp is the hottest. I just think Magikarp has some I don't know.
Look at those lips.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, cropping that one was difficult.
Interesting.
These are all
Yeah.
Actually, art.
So
Well, some Strom smoking a cigarette. That's
It's
post-coitus.
a knife.
Oh, okay.
It's a knife.
okay.
It's pre-coitus.
I would want to
All
leave
of these images are horrible.
I feel like then potentially leaving Ditto up there because Ditto is the one that can mimic anyone else.
Yeah.
So I think in terms of potential sexy art, showing like duplicates, twins, Basil. So I'm gonna leave Ditto there. I'm gonna move Snom up because it looks like a soft and malleable Pokemon. That's all I got to go off here, Daddy. And then
Your daddy, right?
sorry, I'm talking to
Yeah.
myself.
And just want to say quickly in the chat, Nicrotech says, I'm glad someone understands the pain I would go through every time I made this game. This sucked.
Well,
this was horrible.
Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, this is a Pocket Pals game original. This is from Nicrotech as their build, and the original one, all of the categories were to do with this this form of ranking. Hence, Ranky Panky.
One of them's just a bug.
I was gonna say
It
Grubbin's a bug.
sucked.
Grubbin's
Yep.
a bug. So I'm gonna leave that there. I think Grubbin, crustacean, crabs. Nah, no one wants
Yeah.
that. That's down at the nottest.
All right, so you locking this one in? You locking this
Unless
in?
anyone here really wants to jump in and think I've made a terrible mistake.
I really wouldn't have any clue, but I think you're right that the original 151 have a better chance of being higher on the list.
Is Gengar one of them?
is yeah, absolutely. It goes Ghastly, Haunted, Gengar.
Okay.
So that's worth knowing. But,
They're
but
the
also,
only two I thought of changing, so I might change Gengar with Snom, please.
Snorom.
See, my thing, Ditto can transform.
Hold that.
into any Pokemon.
That's what I mean. And with the, with Ditto transforming into any Pokemon, there's a higher tier Pokemon that aren't on this list. So that's why I'm like, low key, Ditto could be my number one,
Yeah.
but it is your game, so I'm not
I
trying to.
guarantee you, I've jerked off to Ditto as Misty.
Ditto move up. Ditto move up, please.
When I was a kid.
All right, are you
Is that
locking this
better?
in?
I think so.
It was
Okay.
pretty good.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's move off that.
Oh.
All right.
Starting from the bottom,
Crabs.
we've got
crabs.
Grubbin
There you
with
go.
5 entries.
That's a lot. That's high.
And the one I chose was the worst by far.
Interesting.
Snom with 50 entries.
Nice.
Magikarp with
Look at those
238.
lips.
Ditto with
Oh.
1,708.
Sexy Gengar.
And Gengar with 3,416.
Well, I
Important to note, the top of all time currently,
Lapras?
Lucario.
Lucario.
It's like a man dog.
And he's got little he's
He's
got
like a fighter
he's
man.
a fister.
Yeah, he's a
he's a big
fister.
fister.
I've seen, he is.
Yeah,
It's
I bet.
horrible.
Yeah.
I'm happy with this.
Good job. So you got
2 points.
2 points.
I'll take him.
Good job. Pete.
Let's go with Twitter's cooked Pokemon of the Year 21, please.
Pokemon of the Year 2021. Who have we got to show for it? We got Magnemite. We got the Dens.
I was like, I know
Wait, were these the top 5?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We've got Sableye.
Oh my
What the
god.
fuck?
This is just like random as
We've
fuck.
got Chinchino.
Chinchino.
And we got Snivy.
I saw Magnum. I was like, I know these ones. The next 4. The
Yeah.
fuck are these?
Oh, Magnemite. I know that.
Lock it in.
Snivy.
Snivy.
All right, go for it, Pete.
Okay, so it's Twitter. They're trolling. Magnemite maybe joked about as one of the weaker 151, but I don't think it really is. Like, that's Mr. Mime, you know, if people are memeing. I reckon I reckon it ended up at like number 5 for that reason. Like, people were joking on it, but it didn't get as many like fake jokes as. I mean, Snivy is weird. Let's go Chinchino.
It's number
all the
1.
way at the hottest. Sableye, Snivy, Dedenne, and Magnemite.
Is Dedenne like a poor man's knockoff Pikachu?
Yeah, it's a rat Pokemon.
We
instead
have
of a mouse
Pikachu at
Pokemon.
home.
I don't know. It's just like, we did it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Generally, every single generation, they'll have like a bootleg like Pikachu.
Yeah, yeah.
Just one of them's just like in a suit with a cigarette. Just like,
I want to
yeah,
consult.
no, no,
I
no.
want to consult Sunny. If we're allowed to consult Sunny, I want to consult Sunny.
I'm not gonna lie. What's the name? Dedenne?
Yeah.
I would put that number 1.
You reckon people would like were memeing on that hard?
Now, keeping in mind, you fucked me over with Ditto. So.
Okay, so look,
That's true.
My suggestion,
Yeah.
I say number 1, and that's just me.
Okay.
That's just me.
Yeah, you fucked him over.
You
though,
throw,
so.
you threw Chinchino up there, kind of just like, yeah, that looks right.
Chinchino is
Italian?
Italian, and it's one of those Pokemon that just like you would run into in long grass all the time. And
Yeah,
just go, fuck off.
right. Yeah, yeah.
Like a Plusly or a Minin.
Buongiorno. Fuck off.
Go away.
Buongiorno.
Cappuccino. All right, I'm gonna move Dedenne all the way to the top and then leave the rest.
Now,
No,
You're locking it in?
Lock
Sableye?
that in.
Locking it in?
Lock it in.
All right,
Sableye.
Josh.
Sableye's too middling.
I think Sableye's number 1.
First flip. Magnemite with
Oh.
35,000.
Well done.
These are votes for this character?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Next flip. Snivy with 41,000. Sableye with 45,000. Chinchino with 54,000. And Dedenne with
What a huge
68,000.
call.
The second you said that, I was like, oh, listen to him, Pete.
Oh
Listen to him, Pete. This man's cooking. This man is
You cooked
cooking.
hard.
There you go.
5 points, baby.
Yes, nice.
Good job. Now,
I thought too practical for Ditto. I just think she went it too deep.
Yeah. You got to go just internet brain, not human brain.
Yeah, not human brain.
all right, Sonny, your turn.
So what's I want to be the very worst again?
I want to be the very worst is the bottom rated Pokemon games of all time on Metacritic. So you'll be what's the word? Placing them from like least worst to worst, basically.
What should I do best?
Leave me best. I don't think I'm gonna. Well, no, take
Okay,
whatever you want.
let me do worse. Let me try it.
Oh, you're very nice.
Let me try
for
worse.
that. All right, I want to be the very worst.
Like no one has
The
before.
worst of the
Ever
worst. The
was.
poo-poo of the
I'm singing it
kata.
wrong. Sorry. Because
The
it's-
wee whiz of the stinky. You know what
Flip
I mean?
those cards.
Flip the cards. We've got Pokemon Battle Revolution for the Wii. We've got Pokemon Rumble Rush for iOS.
Oh god.
We've got Pokemon Rumble U for Wii U. We've got Pokemon Dash for DS. And we've got My Pokemon Ranch, which is WiiWare.
I was
I
gonna
was
say,
going to say that's not art. Yeah.
That's,
Damn.
yeah.
It is technically a Pokemon game.
All right.
Damn. I remember these ones, but like, oh, this one's gonna be tough.
They're obscure,
Yeah.
aren't they?
They're very obscure. Look, anything Wii U related, we put that down. So just,
You take that back, sir.
I'm sorry.
No, you
You've
are
got-
right.
you've got-
You're right.
You are correct, but
You've got two incredibly hesitant Wii U defenders on the couches.
No, don't get me wrong. There was some good stuff on Wii U, but this particular game,
Oh, that game
I
was
actually
Do
don't
you think-
remember anything about it.
See, Pokemon Ranch was there, which I don't want to sort of go into the weeds of this, but like I would have thought Revolution looks like that's a more polished game. Therefore, I thought that would be up there. And Ranch looks like dog shit, so I imagine a bit. But that was where they started, so I'm worried that that's potentially.
I want to look at footage of Dash. I feel like
Dash
I
was
liked
DS,
Dash.
and it was just a running. I looked it up for challenging times, and it was just like run a Pokemon with your stylus at the bottom, and you'd run from zone to zone. It looked terrible, But I don't know, that ranch one.
I'm pretty sure I played a lot of it on the train to uni.
Actually, a WiiWare ranch game.
WiiWare.
Yeah, I don't think... when I had the Wii, I never played Pokemon Ranch, so I'm not like really
Which ones
sold
of these
on-
have you played?
Honestly, Dash. That's all.
And that's it.
Yeah, I
All
was
right.
playing 2 mainline. Honestly, with the way it looks right now, I may just be happy just locking it in like this.
Interesting.
I can't justify myself because I only know Dash, and like I've never played Battle Revolution, but I know of it. I just don't remember the concept of the game. So like,
Right.
yeah,
If I may.
yeah.
Like a Wii U game, and this is in defense of the Wii U, as shit as it might be, and I think even Chad echoed this, like, there's some polish in that regardless if it
Yeah.
gets on that system. That was an okay system for a Pokemon game.
Yeah.
Rumble Rush is iOS.
It's iOS.
That's gotta be...
True.
Like, when have you heard outside of, like, Pokemon Go a good Pokemon phone
Yeah,
game?
I mean,
Like-
there's Pokemon Sleep, obviously TCG Pocket, maybe
Well,
Rumble.
okay, the new ones, but that's...
Yeah.
How old is Rumble? That's gotta be like...
Rumble's a while. You know what? With that being said, I may move Rumble. I may move it down. Just one.
Okay.
Just swap it around. There we go. Because I understand at that time when Pokemon Rumble came out, that was iOS, and it was like, I understand the concept of just having it like on the fly and just like playing it around. I don't know. For me, the hysteria of like the DS, even though it was Dash, because I played like Pokemon Ranger and like I
okay.
played
Ranger
the
How good was Pokemon Pinball?
Pokemon Pinball. That was fun.
That
nice
was
and
actually
easy.
like it didn't make it on I Want to Be the Very Best, but that was rated really highly.
Yeah, that it was. Yeah. Just to clarify, not is the worst.
So not is the worst.
Lowest score
Hot
of the
is the
worst
least
of the worst.
worst.
Yeah,
Yeah.
least worst. Yeah. Cool. Yep. Cool.
You know what? I might go on the last minute tangent. Let's swap a ranch with Rumble.
Rumble Rush or Rumble U?
Rumble U. Sorry, Rumble U.
All right.
My apologies.
Oh, wait, that's
There's
back where they were.
A lot of Rumbles. This
it
is
back when-
how it was
started?
served, maybe.
Oh damn!
But
I'm thinking about this one too much.
I believe it randomly dishes them out. So
Yeah, it does.
Oh, okay.
it could have landed. It could have been right on the first turn.
Okay. I think I'll leave it with this.
All right, locking it in.
Locking it in.
Let's start to uncover. We've got Pokemon
Oh,
Rumble
no.
Rush with 42%.
Oh,
We've got Pokemon Dash with 46%.
Oh, that's harsh.
My Pokemon Ranch with 47%.
Hang on, you still got a chance to...
Pokemon Rumble U with 49%.
The man gets a point!
I got
and
one point.
Battle
One point.
Revolution with 53%.
5-1.
So we got 1 point. Yeah, the second you moved that one, and then that other one, I was like, ooh, you
Yeah.
lost half a point.
Wild.
But-
What? Battle Revolution.
Battle Revolution, I'm pretty sure was I think they tried to do a stadium thing, but it was stink.
okay. That's
Okay.
better.
Or I'm wrong.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Oof.
We don't know. Gus?
I want to be the very best.
Okay, like no one ever was.
Where?
Uh,
Okay.
shows what you know.
Joe's what I know.
I want to be the very best, the top-rated Pokemon games of all time on Metacritic. We've got Diamond and Pearl,
Your fave.
My favorite.
Heart Gold and Soul Silver,
I don't... Oh, no. Oh,
X
no.
and Y,
Why did I pick this?
Ruby and Sapphire,
Okay.
and Legends Arceus. So just to clarify, Diamond and Pearl is for the DS. Heart Gold and Soul Silver also for the DS, a remake of older game. X and Y obviously 3DS. Ruby and Sapphire were on GBA, and Legends Arceus was on Switch.
I was really hoping for, like, Red and Snap and Stadium and all my old shit. Okay, here's me playing hard and fast, and we can correct this as we go.
Okay.
Number 1, Ruby and Sapphire. Number 2, Diamond and Pearl. Number 3, X and Y. Let's move Arceus. Because I liked how Arceus looked, and some people liked it. But it was
I love that game.
potentially... You liked it. Potentially... does it hold anything to the something and something series? You know what? X and Y 3DS right to the end. To the bottom. Okay, now talk to me. What have I done? Nailed it?
Well, look, I reckon these are all going to be within a few points of each other.
Sure.
Yeah.
My gut has... I mean, people really...
Oh, wait. Ruby and Sapphire was the most recent Switch one?
No.
No, this is the GBA version, like
Yeah.
the original.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll leave it
I would be surprised if Heart Gold and Soul Silver aren't right at the top.
No.
They were loved when they first came out on Game Boy Color, the Gold and Silver, because they were second gen Sinnoh, and it had the whole first game in it as well.
Sorry, yeah, I didn't realize.
And so the re-release of those was like just a glow up.
I'm actively
for,
not looking at chat because it'll confuse me.
It's a glow up for like the greatest. What people consider like it's still very early Pokemon.
Yep.
And it gave you both Pokemon games, and
sold. Gold and Silver to the top. I just never heard of them as Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
That was the re-release on the DS.
Got it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Diamond and Pearl and Ruby and Sapphire. What does that make?
I think that's...
Talk to me, Sonny.
Because the thing is, with Ruby and Sapphire, that came out on the Game Boy. And then Diamond and Pearl came out on the DS, and... I don't know, what sold more, DS or Game Boy? Was it...
Well, this is Metacritic score, so it's not necessarily units sold.
Yeah, it's more...
Obviously, that has an impact because, like...
This is based on critic scores.
Yeah.
And then I'm throwing Arceus up there just because people like that sort of change to the formula. And 3DS games, I don't remember
X and Y was well received because Sun and Moon was less well received. And then X and Y came back a bit stronger, and people were like, okay, Pokemon's back, baby. And the reality is, Pokemon's been the same since
never left.
the start.
The real Pokemon was...
inside us all along.
Also, I'm pretty sure...
And it was Vaporeon.
Actually, I'm not taking part in this conversation.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was about to throw out a fun fact, but no.
No facts.
So do I maybe put Arceus back to the... I just wanted to get it up there as a bit of a, curveball in the mix. It, broke that formula. But
The one thing that I will detest with Arceus is, whilst it was open world and it was fun to play, people are always nitpicky about, the graphics and the look of it.
Yep.
So if we're going on, rating... Some people may shun on that and be like, nah, you know what?
Did it not get boosted up by the first game to really break that mold and be an open world?
It looks a hell of a lot better than Scarlet and Violet.
No, but did in the view? Yeah.
No, but it was.
I'll move it down.
Yeah.
Move it down.
I think it's probably safe.
Move it down.
Oh, I don't know.
Lock that.
Apparently, I got X and Y and Sun and Moon release timings wrong. Maybe X and Y was the shit one, and then Sun and Moon was the good one. But this is where I wasn't really playing Pokemon at the time.
See, I actually bought a 3DS to play Sun and Moon.
Yeah, okay.
Did you like it?
Sun and Moon, yeah, I loved it because it had Incineroar. It was a wrestling Pokemon.
Yeah.
So that's two things combined into one.
Lock it in,
Are you locking this in?
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like this is pretty...
Okay.
You're going to get half points. I think you're going to get half points all the way along.
Nah, I can work
They're all
with
going to be so close.
Starting at not Ruby and Sapphire with 82%.
Wow.
Followed by Pokemon Legends Arceus with 83%.
Half a point.
Followed by...
oh, no, they need to swap.
Nice.
Yeah, it has to be a swappie.
Yep.
Followed by Diamond and Pearl with 85%. Got a
board.
point for that one. Followed by Heart Gold and Soul Silver with 87%. And finally, Pokemon X and Y is the highest rated Pokemon game currently. With 88%.
That's wrong.
88.
Okay.
Sorry,
I mean, I
critics,
don't know
you're
these games, so I'm
Yeah.
happy to get a point and get a run on the board.
Yeah,
X and Y was the first one I ever finished. Also, I'm fairly certain of the mainline how
Chat's getting
Pokemons are
Yeah.
games.
Yeah.
X and Y was their first 3D one.
Yeah,
Okay.
3DS.
And it looked pretty good.
Sure. Wow. Really earns that top spot there, doesn't it?
Followed by the next one, which was what? Sun and Moon.
Sun and Moon.
People liked X and Y a lot more, especially how it looked.
Yeah.
It looked a lot more
It's a
Pokemon-y.
Yeah. I really don't remember. I wasn't really playing them at the time.
Yeah.
Sun and
I
Moon
was-
had a sandcastle, and I was like, "What the fuck is
And-
going
Is this
on
for
in
kids and
Pokemon?"
babies?
This
Yeah.
one had key rings and ice cream, and I was like, "What the fuck is happening in Pokemon at the time?"
All right, what's left?
All right,
We got one
final one. Pete is Pokemon of the Year.
Let me think
2020.
about if I did. Okay, no, let's do that.
Yeah.
Consider it done.
Do you think you might have voted in this poll? It was a Google poll.
So you reckon this
no
might be
way.
more legitimate than the Twitter one?
I don't know. Let's see what the top 5 cards are. If they are the top 5 favorite Pokemon, then I'll have trouble getting them right.
We got Greninja.
Yeah, okay, this is serious.
People like Greninja?
Yeah.
We got Charizard.
Yeah.
I've heard of that one.
We've got Umbreon.
Yeah. They're bringing the bangers out in this
We've got
They're bringing it back.
Mimikyu.
Yep.
Oh, what?
And we've got Lucario.
Okay,
Is
so it's not
Mimikyu
really
like the
serious.
smoking Pikachu
Yeah.
that I was talking about before?
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
just a-
So he
Don't
dresses up as
let
Pikachu.
Lucario
'cause he
being
wants
the top of
affection, 'cause
another
they're both
list
Pokemon.
fool you in any way.
It's actually pretty sad.
Or-
It's really sad.
So these are Google poll favorite Pokemon of all time.
Yes.
How
and
many people
I will-
voted in this?
Yeah, I will say I haven't got the final number in total, but a lot more people voted in this poll than they did in the Twitter one. a lot more.
This is gonna be tough.
It is.
These
tough.
are all 5 or 6 figure numbers, Pete.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This is cringe. I'm just gonna follow my gut to start with. Let's go. Charizard 1, Greninja 2, Lucario, Umbreon, Mimikyu.
Lucario, Umbreon, Mimikyu.
Are we locking that in?
Oh, it's
That was just a.
Okay, just your
gut
starting point.
pass.
Okay, cool.
But you said that with excitement, so lock it in.
Do you want to consult the
Are
Sunny?
you sure?
Nah, fuck it.
Okay.
This is spot on.
You reckon?
Nah.
Can I just get a good look at it?
Oh,
It's happening. It's happening. It's
there you
happening.
go.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Umbreon is at the bottom.
Wrong.
Then
Oh.
Charizard, which you got wrong. I thought you got right. Sorry. Mimikyu is next. Then
Are you
it
calling me
is Lucario.
Oh,
Mario.
And then it is Greninja. So
Cool.
you got 0 points.
bow, bow.
All of these lists are just wrong.
I think
Well, they were
everyone had
right.
COVID at the time. People weren't in their
Yeah,
right mind.
People were
might have
not
had
thinking
COVID
right.
brain.
No, but you know what
Yeah.
it was as well? I feel like during that period of time, people were like getting back into the Pokemon games they missed. And with Greninja, they had the arc where like Ash Ketchup was like Greninja's like best like Pokemon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think that's what carried across.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Also, you have
Its
to
tongue
remember.
is its scarf.
Exactly.
Oh, that
And
thing.
you have to remember, Lucario has the most amount of Rule 34
Yeah.
ever of any Pokemon right now.
And
Oh,
it
that's
was
Fisty
COVID.
Fox guy.
That's
Yeah.
Fizzy Fox.
Yeah.
Number 2 is Fisty
Look at
Fox
them
guy.
paws.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand the Pokemon fan base because they're just a bunch of idiots.
yep.
Final score check.
So the final score is,
Looks to chat.
You can't
Gus.
see it, can you?
at the least,
Oh, Peter just got 0.
Yeah, I know, but I got 5 in the first round.
yeah,
Yeah,
Peter
that
at the second most, and Sunny 1.
Hey.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I was right. Gus with 2, Pete with 5, and Sunny with 6. Congratulations, Sunny.
Nice.
Nobody
Congrats.
wins that game.
The Pokemaster.
Sorry, you won that.
The
Pokemaster.
Pokemaniac.
Yep,
The
that's me.
Pokemaniac. Are you feeling pokey crazy right now?
Yes, I am.
Well, that's great. We got to calm you down, and we're going to do that by going to a little pokey break.
Oh, Christ.
Reporting back, Moss Sergeant. After a clean scan of the area, it looks like we found what could be our target.
Ah, there it is, team. The moon. Just begging for us to fly around it and maybe bump into it a bit. Our mission, nay, our purpose in life is nearly complete.
Moss Sergeant, have you ever stopped to think exactly why we're doing this? I mean, we're Moss. Look at us. Why the moon?
Pipe down, Moth Private. That's treason talk. Our mission is clear. Locate the big bright thing, then fly towards it, and then flutter away from it, and then back towards it, and then pause. And then flutter away from it again.
Well, sure, that's what we train for, but have you thought about what happens when we finally reach it?
I'm afraid that's above my pay grade, son.
I don't know about this, Sarge. I got a partner back home with 40 larvae. I still want to see Hat.
That's enough out of both of you. Don't let me take this to the top.
Moth Sergeant, what's all this then?
Moth Major, sir. We've spotted our target and are ready to proceed with Operation Moonlight Sonata. Although some of us are getting cold Tarsus. That's insect fate.
Yeah, well, I don't even think that's a real moon. It's hanging from a bloody cable. Oh, I've still got so much I want to do with my life. I'm only 26 days old.
Ah, snap out of it, both of you. We're moths, damn it. We didn't crawl our way out of cocoons and live on a diet of mulberry leaves and moldy laundry just to find the moon and not fly towards, away, and then back towards it again in a confusing dance of majesty. I would be proud to lead you, moth, into that light anytime, anywhere. Now, who's with me? Ah, forward!
Moth Captain Repellent outranks them all.
It's not the moon! Not the moon!
And now a word from our sponsor.
Welcome back to the Pokemon Show, also known as Back Pocket. But we are doing a lot of Pokemon stuff because special guest Sunny, big fan of Pokemon over here apparently.
That's me.
So much so that it's on your leg.
Yes, I wanted to show everyone as well.
Please.
Take it off.
Take it off.
The whole leg?
Holy.
Whoa. Oh,
damn. Look at them
Snorlax there.
calves. Hang on.
You got the handy cam. Hold on.
Peter's got a roving cam. Can we get...
I was like showing it off because number one, it costs a lot.
Okay.
Number two, it just has my favorite Pokemon on it. If I pull it any higher,
Hang on. No, allow the...
Cool.
Holy. So,
oh my
sorry,
god.
Is that Snorlax?
Yeah,
That's
so
Snorlax?
But in like a...
Japanese dressed
That's
up.
fucking cool.
As you see, so that's Incineroar. That one here.
Hang on. Hold the phone.
Is that the cool S?
Do I spot a cool S there?
Yes, you do.
You've
Fuck yeah.
you've drawn it wrong though, unfortunately. So that's...
No, it's right. It's right. Yeah.
And then, yeah, there's also...
Holy.
Granite.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Up here, but I don't know if I can pull
Take it. No.
Post show. Oh wait, no. Post show.
Amazing. I had to throw to that based on the fact that like we're literally coming back from the ad and Sonny goes, "Want me to show you my leg?" And I was like, "Why? What's wrong with it?" It was like instantly, I have Pokemon on my leg, which makes you a very appropriate guest for this episode. I take that back. We heard you were coming on, and we made the whole episode Pokemon themed.
Thank you. I appreciate
Either way. Also, in that ad break that you might have caught just before, we had an ad. It was the classic Moth Captain ad there. Some fine acting from everyone involved. But as I said before, the best part about it is that it promotes the in-show lore that Ruby and Josh live in a swamp together and just sit there and smoke and drink Pepsi day by day.
Yeah.
But we both live in Sydney.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, so it
Which
checks
is
out.
A swamp.
And a little bit, yep.
Yeah.
And we also had a new word from our sponsor, Muso for Hire, sent in that one, and it was tremendous. Wonderful work, as usual. And if you want to do that as well, jump in and send us a word from our sponsors. It'll go in next week's episode. We'll put the new ones in straight away. No questions asked. We'll vet them.
Some questions.
We'll ask
Is
each
this
other.
porn?
Is this like...
If the answer is no, it will go in next week's
It
episode.
goes to the next
Well,
category.
Will vets them. We won't see it.
That's true.
Will vet them.
I forgot that I screamed like that.
We didn't.
Oh.
No. Something else we never forget each week, because they continue to do so, is give a little shout out to our business pocket partner. And that is, of course, the wonderful, the one, the only, Buri Buri. Buri Buri is an Australian IP lawyer with a passion for working with indie developers. Now, if you're a regular to the show, you know all this information, but you might be new. You might be one of Sunny's audience who's come across to watch the show and you're thinking, what on earth are they doing right now? Well, we're spruiking. Be friends us at tglaw.com. .au, who is the email of Buri Buri if you'd like to get in contact with her, and she can sort you out with all things game IP law related. So potentially, if you're in the game development industry and you're looking to lock down your IP, you're looking to I'll go after someone who's gone after your IP, Buri Buri is the person that can do that, and all you have to do is get in contact with them and hunt them down.
Let me put a hypothetical to you, Sonny. Let's say you want to make the game of your dreams, and it just happens to star a little yellow electric mouse. And you're like, hell yeah, nothing could beat this game. This little mouse likes to live in a little ball, but it comes out of the ball sometimes to fight. What a cool concept. So original. That's your IP. That's your IP, Sonny.
Yes.
And if you get Buri Buri, she can convince Nintendo that's true.
Those famously unlitigious game developers over there at Ninty. Buri Buri might not fight them, but we'll fight anyone else, I'm sure, and potentially back you up. And if she doesn't, we'll fight you?
Yeah.
Yeah, is that how that works?
Yes.
Yeah. But again, massive thanks to Buri Buri for their continued support of the show through being a business pocket partner. And again, if that sounds like something that's up your alley, go up that alley and check out the law firm at the end of the alley. The analogy falls apart. But again, thank you, Buri Buri. All right, we're going to crack on with the rest of the show. It's the final segment. It's our favorite segment. It's very good gameplay.
I like it.
Press start on one of the control... Oh, no, that's the auto cue. Very good gameplay is our chance to just play a little bit of a fun game, and also our chance to get a segment sponsored by Dump Days. Schwing. Dump Days is one of our ongoing patrons that supports the show and gets a segment named after them, or at least sponsored by them, and they are a very well-trained comic artist. In fact, they have a penchant for the bin chicken or the ibis, and so most of their comic strips involve an ibis or a marsupial or a local animal getting up to some hijinks, and we're going to have a look at those hijinks right now and potentially voice them as well. Sonny, I'd like you to play the part of ibis on the left. Ruby, you'll be the part of ibis on the right, and Peter, you'll play any part that might turn up in between now and then. Sonny?
I am so ready.
Sonny,
Wait, which one?
away.
Am I left? Sorry, I got blanked out. I was reading it already. I was getting ahead of myself. I was reading it in my head.
You were the one on the left with the speech bubble. Feel free to give it a voice or your very own voice. Take it away, Sonny.
Hey,
check it out! Jesus Christ!
The humans made an ibis pop, a Funko Pop.
The wee bin chickens are cherished and beloved. Why would the humans want to capture our image in something so cheap, soulless, and wasteful?
If they're going to make something in our image, they could have at least made it out of food.
Mate, look, I'll be the horrors that is the landfill full of Funko Pops.
Can you see our Funko Pops?
There's a little. It's like a little Scardy one in the middle.
Yeah, there's a Gus, there's a Peter.
Oh my God, where the Funko Pop?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, there's a Josh on the far top left, I think. Yeah.
I think I'm there in the bottom
Where
left.
the trash, Peter?
Potentially.
I just remember why he drew me as a Funko Pop.
Oh, okay. The story behind
That's
I remember.
That's disappointing.
I remember.
Find out context later.
Thanks, Dump Days.
Dump Days, wonderful job. Really capturing the soullessness in the eyes of all those Funko Pops.
Yeah.
Those trashy bits of plastic crap.
Yeah.
You don't collect them, do you? You got a couple, don't you?
Back in the day?
Back in the day.
yeah.
Back in the day, I sold them all for a big loss, but I needed them out of my room.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Totally,
Do you make
yeah.
space for all the brick bears?
Yes,
Yeah,
all
fair
the
enough.
bear bricks.
I'm still holding on to my Beanie Babies.
I've
be
still
worth-
got my Beanie Kids.
There you go. The Beanie Babies are going to be worth a bit.
And
I
the
think
Beanie
they've-
Kids
I
will
think the
not.
peak. And now we're back.
Wait,
in
that
the,
bubble popped?
We're back in the Beanie Baby trough.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, my investments.
Oh,
Sell.
no.
I took out a second mortgage to buy those Beanie Babies.
So thank you to Dump Days for sponsoring the segment. Now we're going to round out with a classic. I never played this one, but I'm assuming everyone else on the couches here tonight has. Maybe you have it at home. It's Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah,
Let's just have a
classic
bit of biffo in the
N64
stadium. We need to press a button so we can see that. All we heard was the sound effect there. We're going to take it in
I know
turns
that sound
to
effect.
just pick a Pokemon each, have a bit of a...
Oh, that's a mini game.
that's one of the mini games.
I remember playing that game.
Right.
But
Okay.
we'll be.
So this one had mini games, but traditionally we're just going to
We're gonna
get
battle.
into the arena, go have a,
And
have a
just
bash.
just a quick little note for
You guys set up, Ruby, you filibust.
the Pokemon fans out there.
I'm
About
already
2
good.
hours ago, a Pokemon Presents was actually announced.
Is it you controlling it?
Happening
think
on
it's you.
Pokemon Day,
Okay.
aka February 27th or February 28th in Australia.
Before you go into that, what are we doing? Are we doing battle now?
We're
Event
doing battle now.
Battle
Okay.
now.
Yeah, we're going
2P
rando.
battle.
That's
There
it.
it is.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, that's
Pokemon
okay.
event coming up.
Yep. So 2 hours ago,
you're
Pokemon
fucked.
Pokemon Presents was announced.
Let's see.
Happening on February
Mind you,
28th.
last time I played this game.
So it's Pokemon
kid.
Day?
So on Pokemon Day is the day of the first Pokemon game ever released. I'm fairly certain. Pokemon
Okay.
Red, Blue,
Red.
Yellow?
Red and blue?
It was red and green.
Red and
in
green.
Japan.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
But red and blue in the West a year later.
So
What'd you
I'm just
pick?
gonna go by our
Give me 1 sec, chat.
game, our time zone.
Oh, crap. Hold on.
This
Pokemon
Friday,
I don't know.
no.
I'm trying to figure it out.
next Friday is
If
the
you
28th.
hit left bumper,
Yeah.
I
You'll
mean, I
clear
don't
that?
care.
No.
So
I need
as you- sending three into
confirmation.
battle?
Next Friday
Yeah.
is the 28th.
If you're interested in Pokemon Day,
Next
look
Friday
it
is the
up.
28th.
press
Thank you.
like
There you
Next
go.
Friday,
A-
the
A
28th
square.
at
Oh, eight.
1 a.m.
Okay.
It's just like you want to pick it. You want to build a little.
Sorry, I should have explained. Yeah, your right analog
go.
stick is the C buttons.
You're right.
Yeah, no, we're good. We can
You
do
good?
this.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah, right joystick is the C.
What is
All right.
So you're picking your three?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You're picking your 3.
Wait, let me.
So at 1 a.m. AEDT,
Then...
you can watch a
There you go.
Pokemon Presents.
Okay, that's interesting.
We'll probably
Yeah, that was a bit
learn
different. Sorry.
more about
That-
Pokemon
no,
Legends
totally. What'd you
ZA
pick? Oh shit!
I made my Rango a
and
bit
some more
blur.
Pokemon information.
Oh no, I did good.
Yeah.
You're fucked.
Yeah, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I see the mismatch already.
How does this work? I never played this.
Wait, what?
So,
Battle.
Which one's A again?
Oh.
it would be A.
A is A.
A is A, B
Checks
is
out.
B. You
Hold
press
the right
A,
bumper?
you hold right bumper,
Ah.
and then you go up, down, left, right.
Who's who?
Hold the right.
I'm Vulpix. He's Bulbasaur.
What's
at the moment.
Vulpix?
The one that just won.
The fox.
Yeah, I'm pretty much gonna get one shot
Peter
here.
Fox?
Unless it misses.
That's not gonna miss.
I mean, it's super effective. Holy shit, he killed it one.
Oh my god, my health's down to 0.
So this was just like in drafting. I
Yeah.
just picked luck.
Yeah, you just picked
got
luck.
lucky.
It's just a.
So you guys picked the 3 you want, but then did you choose which order they come out in?
Yeah, by
Yeah.
picking them first.
Okay.
So he's about to send out a Squirtle, which.
But that's also a lot of Pokemon.
Yeah, but I had a fire Pokemon.
How will the type difference affect that?
That's a good question.
Okay, so it's Peter's turn again?
They go into battle.
He's first, yeah.
He's gonna kill you again.
He's taking it
He switched
away.
He switched it.
He's playing the long game.
He is.
He's looking you dead in the eyes.
I'm trying to.
I will fucking kill you.
I know you will. I'm just
I've
trying
been
to.
on this planet for so much. I was playing when this Pokemon was new.
And I'm still just trying to figure out the controls because I forgot them.
Will this Pokemon swap change?
Will this Pokemon swap?
What did the hell just do?
Wait.
I'm so confused.
Oh, you got a Charmander in
You've got
reserve.
Squirtle, Charmander, and
I wouldn't.
Yeah, Squirtle, Charmander.
You know what?
Look,
Let's just.
consider myself an idiot. Like, do you both pick a move and then go?
Yes.
Practically.
And everyone's got their own like attack speed and stuff. So. Thunderbolt.
Kill the turtle?
No, not quite.
Oh, it did.
It's one shot.
Did turtle.
It's one shot. It's one
Shot.
shot.
He's
Thunderbolt is
Get
only.
Peter.
I thought Thunderbolt was 80 damage or something. Or was it higher?
I think it's still enough to kill.
Yeah, okay.
Especially, it's super
So
effective.
Sunny's got one
Yeah, it's
Pokemon
good,
left.
Super effective. Yeah.
Yep. I have one Pokemon left. I could have switched out, but I was like, let me see if I can sustain.
Do something crazy with.
I mean, Charmander is super effective against Magnemite. Fire against Steel.
But is it considered still in this one though, or is it?
Good question.
Because I think it's only
Might not be
electric.
super. Yeah, might not be super.
Because I think it's still too early.
Do you guys not see your move that you made? Is it like kind
We're
of
making
mad?
it as I know what I chose.
Yeah, but he doesn't.
He doesn't. Yeah.
Okay, so it's got like some
'Cause
a
ground.
Madden
Dale
vibe.
dug a hole.
Ground-
I'm pretty sure I can't get hit by this.
Oh wait, no, it's all the way around. It's not effective. Wait, is it? No.
It had.
No, no,
Well,
no.
I missed you. Will you hit me?
Wait, let's see the quick maths real quick. Wait.
Depending on whether it's electric or steel, ground is effective against electric.
There you
Yep.
go. There it is.
See?
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
And fire is effective against steel.
I feel like at a later point, any levitating Pokemon, Dig doesn't hit him.
Yeah.
Pokemon B.
Maybe.
The weird wonders of Pokemon.
Let me check my Pokemons. Oh, I'll bone ya.
The commands are issued.
Go Cubone. Oh, Cubone makes me so sad.
His mum's dead. Are you gonna hurt him?
Yes.
The skull is his yes, a lot actually.
No mercy, no mercy.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a fisting move.
I'm gonna send this boy back to his mama.
Gossiped.
Sorry, that's horrible, isn't it? That was quite.
He's gonna hurt, but I don't think it'll kill me.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna one shot. Yeah.
Yep.
It's a two-shot.
It's a
Yep.
I've got Earthquake, which should be super
Oh,
effective.
that's gonna be super effective against fire.
It's got a high miss chance though.
Oh, that's not a oh, GG.
Ooh, you're going.
GG.
Good.
I've been ridiculed in the past for my just hyper aggressive Pokemoning. I never use any. I don't use agility.
It's
I don't
not
use
a verb.
shit. Yeah. What? Pokemoning?
Damn.
GG's.
Oh, you installed it! You get 2 packs a day for free, Gus. It's so exciting. All right, Gus and Ruby.
Yeah, sure. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. But
And
I
then
think
the
this could
winner, and then the winner plays.
Yeah.
And the
So
loser
you go
plays on.
left
It's very
and 2p.
Well, Josh, can you please play the clip that you definitely have saved of me saying I win?
I don't have
Doesn't
that.
have that.
Why not?
Okay, hang on,
Why
do
would
we
I
just
have
get a
that?
random pick?
Yes.
And now we
It
have to
happens
pick-
so often.
Am I top or bottom?
You're top.
You're top.
Okay.
If Gus wins, I'm gonna be very disappointed in you, Ruby. Because the man is an idiot.
Yeah.
But look at him, he's so locked in.
Hiding my
Actually, I
controller.
think you might have a good single of Gus right now.
This battle is for you who wanted to get into a battle right away.
Is that me?
And that's me.
I brought fire to the fight.
That's okay.
I've
Oh, you
just
just
give
watch
me
the
a little
Vulpes
bit.
do
So I'd press
You want to hit A for battle?
yeah, and
Then hold right bumper
Yep.
to
Forgot what I
check.
had.
to check your moves.
Yeah.
And then you want to hold it,
Alright.
and then I can tell you Fire Blast is the highest damage
Yeah,
you
you
have
know,
there.
but then is it-
dig will be super effective, so it's a potential as well.
Yeah.
But what? And then how do I select that? D-pad or?
Right thumbstick.
Right thumbstick.
Down on the right thumbstick
Right.
would be probably the play. But.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
They strike fighting.
Who goes first? Why?
Withdrawing a Pokemon, which
Yeah,
is
I am.
faster than any Pokemon.
Yep.
Humans are faster than Pokemon.
Who's faster than a coward? Clefairy.
Yeah.
You just pick a cute one? 'Cause
Yeah. I like her.
I'm digging a hole.
Dale dug a hole.
Does that kill Marshmallow?
We're about to find out.
Wait, is it a
It takes 2
two-parter?
turns.
Yeah, it takes 2 turns.
I forgot what stuff does.
I'll stay in my hole then. I'll stay.
Mega Punch strong. Thunder, obviously, like the strongest
But aren't I
lightning
in a
attack.
hole?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
depends what's gonna hit him.
Yeah.
What's
Well, you
slow?
will go after he comes up.
Not always.
I'm pretty sure always with Dig.
Okay.
Is it?
I
Does
think
Dig
so.
come first? I thought Dig always comes second.
Oh,
Depending on
yeah.
the placement, depending on the turn.
Yeah, okay, maybe I'm wrong.
No, wait, no.
It's rare that I'm wrong, though.
Wait, no.
Pick a
Dig,
move.
no, Dig will come first because you had the first move.
Net?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. You're right. My bad.
I'm eager and also don't care. Pick a move.
There we go.
I use dig.
It'll still be decent damage.
Good
No, it's not.
What
Not
the
at all.
You lied to me, Burns.
No, it was super effective against the last Pokemon.
Am I still in a hole?
You might be asleep.
You're asleep.
Withdraw. Sleepy Pokemon.
Falling asleep is going to make this a one-sided
Alright.
fight.
Can I withdraw when I'm asleep?
Yes.
You can, but you'll stay asleep.
Yeah.
Until when?
Until you just got to go through like anywhere
Yeah, you
between
gotta- you
1
gotta
and
sleep it
4
off.
turns. Yeah. Just keep casting like Fire Blast until you
get
wake
it
up.
now. I know how this works. I know how to sleep.
I know how to sleep. I
I
wake up
woke
straight
up.
away.
Wow.
Wake up straight
already.
away. This is gonna hurt.
But
It's
if
a
you
high
wake-
damage attack.
In Stadium, when you wake up, you don't have your turn as well, right?
But it's only 80% chance of hitting. Or 70? Thunder?
Wow.
Can't remember.
There you go.
This is good. We've actually seen some like status effect stuff. We've seen some
don't
early
act like this is
swaps.
content.
This is hot. This is hot content. I can
I
tell you
use
that
Fire
much.
Blast. Go.
This could miss as well. Same hit chance as Thunder.
Not
Yeah,
a
but
hit.
look at me.
Yes.
The
Kaboomy.
Clefairy is like
Oh, burn your
Clefairy
little
is so
marshmallow.
normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Double slap. That's a very Ruby
What will
move.
it do?
Hiya. That's
2
four.
times.
Slapper.
3 times. Oh,
Slapper. Slapper.
it hit 3. It hit 5 times.
That's more than double. That's an odd number.
Gus, don't use Fire Blast. Use Flamethrower.
Stop yelling my moves.
Sorry.
It's giving it away. I might dig.
The commands are issued.
Damn it.
Here's a Pokemon chain.
Do I use my attack on whoever comes out?
Yes. And if you use Dig, that's good.
Yeah, but I didn't.
Oh.
I'm using fire on flame.
Well, you're flame on flame, so.
Flame on! It's not very effective.
Not very effective.
Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle?
Gus, you know what to do.
They strike fighting.
And now the rest of the night
How long does
is
this
2
go?
Fire Pokemon digging a hole and missing each other.
Yeah, just take it.
Wait,
That's
you
gonna be
can
great
dig
content.
too? Oh, what is this game?
Neither one is
This is so shit.
Neither one.
Hold up. Up.
Oh, attack me.
Hole missed hole.
Oh, wait, here we go.
Yeah, but
Yeah, you got
Oh,
me. Yeah.
that's cool as well.
I killed your little dragon
You
friend.
got me. You got me.
That's unfortunate.
I didn't know it was super effective.
Why? I did.
Well, fire, yeah, ground against fire.
ground,
Yeah.
What will the next Pokemon be?
Who else should
Harden, says
Who
Rabbit.
else should I kill?
Here's
Here's a Pokemon change.
This is a fight between two different types of Pokemon.
That's so true. They are two different types of Pokemon.
You've made a huge mistake, Gus.
Why?
Critical error. You could have used Dig and killed that Pikachu in one hit. Or take a hit by swapping a Pokemon. Oh, this will be interesting.
Interesting.
Will it?
I don't know. I think it'll be boring, actually.
I'm sure it won't. Yeah. Very minimal.
Not very effective.
Wait, now I'm not very effective.
Yes, you've made,
Unless there's a different move that you can do.
Don't change Pokemon constantly. It's a waste.
Of?
You just took a hit for free. Or
Another Pokemon change.
this is so stressful.
Good.
This is good. Actually, a clever play.
Thank you. Just a compliment. No, it's an insult sandwich over here.
What's this?
Oh, use stars.
Oh, that barely did anything.
Yeah, it did fuck all.
Never misses though. Never misses.
Never misses.
Pokemon fight.
Oh no. I just saw him do the wrong thing.
I didn't see it.
He got a one-hitter. Peter.
I watch my thumbstick. It's like, oh no.
It's just, you win.
I don't know.
You're making it so hard for yourself.
Am I?
No, this game hates
Body
me.
slam.
Cool effect though. Worth watching.
Yeah.
Fireworks are flying in this battle.
This game does not like me at all. I was always really good at the mini games, but like actual battling,
Gus, please press up.
I was like poo-poo
I
at.
press whatever I want to press. I liked body slam.
What's that?
It did damage.
Oh my fucking
it.
god.
What is going on over here?
My luck today.
Fuck up your Pikachu.
There
My
it is.
luck today.
There
is
it is.
fucked. Oh my god.
I liked Body Slam.
Black Death. Oh shit! It was a fake out.
The game hates you.
This
How are
whole
you
game is
losing to
playing
Gus?
games. Sorry, Josh?
I said, how are you losing to Gus?
Yeah, Daddy wins.
Daddy always gets it.
I'm just not good at Pokemon.
Oh, welcome back. Go
The
burn you.
remaining Pokemon count is 3-1.
3
The
to
battle
1.
has become one-sided.
Do it. Follow your gut. Don't click left though.
Unless you want to just focus for a bit.
Yeah.
Is that what focus is?
Yeah. You build up your special attack?
I'm doing
Yeah, I
well
think it's
enough.
special attack.
I can focus.
They're staring
There's
each other
time to
down.
focus.
There's always time to focus.
But a body slam!
Do a backflip.
Oh, do a
Yeah.
backflip. Wow! I killed your little
I'm
backflip.
cooked.
sorry.
Did I win?
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
Let's have a losers playoff.
Yeah, do it.
Who lost? You
I
lost.
lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Get ready to win.
Who would have thought that?
I'm not good at this shit.
We'll see what happens.
All right.
You
We'll call Gus the
killed them.
overall winner because he didn't lose a Pokemon.
PG friendly.
Yeah. Oh, okay. fair.
Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, you lost one.
I lost a Pokemon.
Not me.
You
all
won.
right.
Royal.
Battle now, 2P.
Battle
This is the
now.
battle for third, the coveted third place.
Third.
Do not be fourth.
This doesn't change, does it?
Yeah. No, it changes.
Is that a random selection
Yeah.
every time? Oh,
Yeah,
it
it
is.
is.
Yeah.
It's from a pool of unevolved Pokemon though, so it
I
wouldn't be
assume
everything.
this game is a little more fun when you can't see the other. Like, if you're playing an online version.
Yeah.
There was no online version.
Oh, there
Just
was-
like the point is that you could see when I was picking a different Pokemon to retreat. Which kind of sucks. Like, don't you want moves to be hidden?
Yeah,
You don't know who's coming out though.
but you don't know who's coming out. You don't like, and it's more interesting when it's everyone's got their cartridge with their Pokemon in it, because then you'll have Pokemon with interesting moves that maybe you wouldn't expect them to have.
Okay.
Which this game has done. Like a Charmander with Dig is unusual,
Yeah.
but also really cool. Like because it goes against type, so it's interesting. But yeah.
So there's
You can
never
press
been
buttons
a...
without showing the pop-ups as well if you know what they are.
Yeah.
Say again?
As Nicotex points out, you can like blind do
Oh,
the.
cool.
You can turn off the UI basically.
Yeah,
and just
right.
Go, I'm gonna.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Who's waiting on a pick?
Me.
Just
Sorry.
pick Psyduck and be done with it.
I mean, Psyduck does
I'm
rock.
just giving up.
Don't give up.
That's what I was.
Anything
about to
can
do.
happen.
And then I won.
It's what I
You already
would
spent all your bet.
say.
If I was gonna win.
If I was giving up, but I'm not.
Yeah. Is that your side duck?
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm at a disadvantage.
Interesting.
See?
Pray tell.
Thank you.
believe in you.
Let me try something.
Surf, ice beam,
I may get one
confusion,
tapped here. I may actually get one tapped.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna get one tapped here.
This could be one tap.
Get out.
Yeah, surf's a very.
Surf beats sand.
Ooh.
I'm so sorry, brother.
What was your move? What were we gonna do?
Surf beat surf.
Me, I was gonna just. What was I gonna do?
You gonna dip?
Oh, sand attack. I was gonna do sand
Oh, you're
attack.
gonna do sand attack.
I was gonna play the more strategic game.
Burn
but
off.
I guess that didn't work at all.
Aw.
Okay.
They strike fighting poses.
I'm just here to be a pretty face.
Oh, seriously. I was going to say, just be a good sport about it. Unlike these two over there, who are like literally planning a way to kill
They're
our
sweaty.
guest.
They're sweaty.
Okay, what have you got though? Like, what's...
Oh, is it?
I'm gonna just try to be as strategic as I can here.
Isn't it still? Why would you
Just
still
little hits,
Yeah,
little chip
you want
away,
that? Let's
think
see.
it-
Yeah,
think it
that's
through.
fine.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna send it. I don't know. I actually don't know what to do. I might.
You're going to luck out on this one.
If you get lucky.
I believe in you.
Damn. That's gonna one-shot me again. That's one shot.
It's a crit, and it's super effective.
He's our guest,
Oh,
Ruby.
shit. How does Bulbasaur
Wow.
live?
You lived.
Nice.
You lived. Get up, Rocky. You can do it.
He lived.
How live?
And what's this? Yeah.
Oh, he's got a migraine. Sleep it off.
I just want to take a look at something.
That was
real
good.
quick.
Strategy, tactic.
You know what?
You do you. I believe in you.
I'm
Still
just-
asleep, still
I'm
asleep,
playing on
still
the
asleep,
RNG that
sleep.
they're sleeping. Oh, okay, they retreat. That's fine. That's fine.
What more coward moves. Interesting.
The enemy's weak. Go.
Then your move. Hit him with the leap.
Oh.
A little bit of health. A little bit of
Yeah,
health.
just trying to get some health back, but
Ooh, I
That'll
don't
help
like
against
that.
a fire blast.
It succeeded. Do we get the health straight away? It's a lot. It's,
No.
We're not going to leave.
Kill him, Rube.
What's your quick?
Use flamethrower because it'll
I
hit.
get to. There's no other.
So we got. Uh-oh, hang on. But that means
There's gonna be a
you're
swap
bringing
here.
in a
I think so. It's in favor of whole picks.
Okay.
I'm down to limited options here.
That's true. You have one of them has died. The
Yep.
other one is about to die. This one's adorable. So you got that in your corner.
Because that won't be super effective.
I know.
She's one of my favorite because I also really like
Obviously,
Nine
the Ninetales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I
It's
like
just
where this
like-
is going.
it's just
Get a
too
little health. Does that go
powerful.
to Old Mate?
Is it going to Bulbasaur off screen? I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's turning it around.
No. It's
Sorry, is
still
one of his
super
moves
effective.
withdrawal?
Show me what else.
Yeah,
what
I'm
your
pretty
other
sure it
moves
attacks
are.
and then
Or
they
you could go back to side.
disappear.
And
Interesting.
And just right
But it's not worth the risk because
That might be
I'm
a
kind of tagged. I'm like, my health's been hit. It's just I'm playing more defensive.
Are you kidding? She's just constantly cycling out.
Yeah, but I am. Oh, they're still sleeping.
That's my technique.
This won't be effective because
Wake up, duck.
Barely.
I'm just gonna sleep through the
Barely.
Interesting.
I'm gonna try something.
Do you?
Let's see. Let's see
Could
if
do
I
good
can
damage.
Yeah,
And
so if I
might
want-
Can I
might
cook?
make him confused.
Let him cook.
Let him cook. Yes. Still sleeping. Does this do? I can't remember.
This would just be normal damage, not.
Yeah, it's not super.
But it's a
effective.
strong. It's a strong.
Yeah,
Oh, it's not very effective.
Wow.
Sleeping it off, old mate Psyduck.
It's tanking it. Honestly.
Strength, I guess. Just
Yeah.
brute force it.
Down move.
Yeah.
Still sleeping?
I was able to play against.
Still
the
fast
sleep.
asleep.
Wake up, bitch!
Bitch.
Bitch, wake up!
Bitch, wake up.
Strength.
Wake
Hey,
up,
Jeff.
bitch!
Do it.
Oh my god, how
Jeffy.
How did that not wake him up?
I know, you just hit by a rock and he's still asleep.
Is
That's
that not-
classic
that was
side
normal
up.
damage?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
it's
it's
normal
actually
damage.
classic
Pretty
side
good
up.
Psyduck.
Come on. Just throw it in. Throw it in.
Yeah.
Just do it. Rocks for days, mate. Rocks for days.
No, keep tanking,
changing
keep
out.
tanking, keep tanking.
Keep tanking?
Yeah, keep.
Okay.
Yep. If you can do even just a little bit more chip damage, it's good when
What are
you're
you talking
weaker
about?
Pokemon.
Sleep damage?
Chip damage. Chip damage.
Not doing any damage.
Not at the moment, but you might. You might get one
Oh!
more hit. Yes.
Finally
If you
woke
get,
up.
see, getting one more hit in here is great because, or
Yeah.
if you get it.
Come on. So, get a crit. Get a crit.
47.
Oh no way.
Oh, okay.
God damn. How is this game still good?
Did you not use your ability? Oh, you just woke up. Yeah, I think so. I think it's the play.
Okay.
Everything else will be if you're fast enough.
Yes. Oh, no.
Bit of damage. Maybe make it confused.
Get up, Squirtle. Don't be confused.
Yeah, don't.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Dead duck. All right. It's a dead on both sides.
You made him upset.
Okay.
Stupid duck.
I'm just gonna push.
So you're weak against both his remaining Pokemon
Okay.
with both of yours.
Yeah.
However, what do you fucking do? I reckon Cubone's maybe, I don't know, I can't remember what Vulpix has. It's got a couple of fire moves and dig, also weak. So Cubone might have like a normal attack that's... But he can 2-tap you with Squirtle.
Yeah.
I might just count it.
We can hear each other. What's he got? Oh, no, yeah. Withdrawal. Interesting.
Yeah, so that's a defensive move.
Submission, I think, is going to do the same as Body Slam. Yeah, I guess so. Earthquake's going to be weak. Yeah. Oh, you're dead.
Get him in one.
Unlucky.
Get him in one. It's super effective.
It's not super effective. But it's
Let's
go.
Sometimes it does it kind of slow, which makes it think that it's not going to
might
take
not go all the
everything
way.
away.
There's only one
I can't butcher this now.
Comeback of the century.
They
just
strike fighting poses.
Just surf?
Yeah. Fight fire with water. I don't know. I don't know if what I'm saying is the right thing to say. Chat, anyone? Am I Pokemoning like Peter said?
Pokemon, I mean, you won.
That's true. We both. This is the victorious side of the Pokemon.
No, I
camp.
lost my first one.
That's true.
Yeah, so you're about to
Just
go
go hard.
2-0, right?
Imagine if he melted.
Oh, interesting.
You know what? It's the play.
Is she gonna kill you?
It's the play.
No, I think she's gonna keep on digging.
But
Fill the hole with water.
Dale dug a hole.
Dale dug a hole.
You get hit here though.
Yeah, I get one hit in and I'm done.
Unless he crits me. I don't think this move crits at all.
Nah, it does not.
Turtle survives hole.
Squirtle used piss.
There it goes.
Still in the hole.
There it goes.
Wait, is Vulpix out of the hole?
Yeah.
Dead.
Oh,
it's still on, motherfuckers!
It's still alive. What?
What do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
That's fine, that's fine, that's fine.
Not very effective, but it's a strong fucking move.
Is it fast?
Because what did you do before? Did you do 43 damage with your last attack?
They may have a chance if they, depending on what
I don't know what he was on.
They may
The stakes have never been higher.
He was on like
Oh no!
Yeah, so I don't think it would. I think he did like 35 damage. I think you got to go Fire
Yeah,
Blast.
just on another hill.
Confuse Ray is a crazy move.
If they do
Yes.
Fuck it, we ball.
No, but I don't
Fuck
think
it,
they're
we
going to.
ball.
They're going to do.
Kill
crap.
him with the not very effective but super strong move.
That's what I'm worried about.
But it's not effective. Burn. Oh, it's got two! No! Yeah!
Let's go!
Yes!
We're done. We're done.
Oh, the 2 health.
We're done.
That's so close. Because you had like 9 health on a Bulbasaur left. You were 11 health away from winning.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll say that. That's a very good calculated risk, though.
Yeah.
If that hit 43, I would have died. I would have lost.
It would have been
Straight
over.
up.
Oh,
Look at that, a tiny little bit. That's what a fight to end on.
Holy
That
crap.
was fucking correct. Hey,
That was
GG,
good.
dude.
GG.
That was good.
That was awesome. Yeah.
That was good. That was solid
Very
strategy.
I'm done. We're
so,
retiring on
yeah.
that one. I think
No
that's
winners
it.
round?
No.
Nah, he
No.
won.
I win. I leave on my win.
He's a real
I'm
Pokemon
one and
fan
done.
here. Let's be real.
You're done and won.
Oh, man.
And that was a very good gameplay.
That was ever so close.
That was ever so close. And coming up next is the Post Show. Post Show is where we talk to the community, answer questions from the Discord. No, Mum, I cannot pick up right now.
I'll answer.
We'll do it in the post show.
Yeah, we can
We'll
call
call
my
Mum
mum back in the
post
we'll
show.
call my
Daddy
mum back
will
in the
call
post
Mum
show.
in the post show. Oh, no.
Answer questions from the Discord. Have a look at the creative tab of the Discord. Josh, do we have an example of the creative tab?
Yeah, we do actually. Hang on.
Okay.
It's got audio.
Oh,
Excellent.
it's got audio.
Ooh.
For context.
Got audio.
If there was anything memeable out of the show as it happens.
Oh, this one's not from the show technically, but
okay.
it was submitted just now.
Sure.
Is it Sunny fucking a chair?
Yes, please.
Well, there's multiple clips of that one, actually. We'll save
It
that.
exists. We've seen it.
Let's
go
for it.
Let's get extreme!
Oh, that's good.
Oh, you did it! Well done! Oh, no!
Oh, that is so good.
Oh, you timed it?
I didn't time it. Damn. That was less cool than I'd hoped.
Fantastic.
Oh, dear. Who submitted that one, Josh?
I think that's the Dolphin special.
Thank you, Dolphin.
Thank you, Dolphin. Love
To get
it.
access, you need to join the gold tier of the Patreon, where you'll also get access to any and all bonus content we've released in the past and will release in the future, including uncut and full frontal playback gameplay videos earlier than the YouTube peasants get them, as well as all the bonus episodes of our Old Pocket Buds podcast. You also get access to our quarterly town hall meetings in our Discord that help us shape the show and look towards the future. And as well, the Pocketeer Discord role, which gives you priority selection for community game night streams.
We could also mention that above that gold tier, a bunch of other tiers as well if you want to get involved. One of them being the merch tier. We haven't forgot it. If you do check and are eligible for that and have a look on the Discord, you'll see the previous design that went up over summer, or that got designed just
did that get
post-summer.
posted?
I believe it might be, or if not, it will go up very shortly. That's for people who have already qualified for that design of that t-shirt that will go out. And we can promise that next week's episode, we will put up the finished design for the next tier.
And can I just say,
It's a good...
not to toot the horn, but it's
Toot your
fucking
horn.
cool.
And
It's
not to,
fucking cool.
But we shouldn't undersell the one
This
that's
is
what
a
everyone got for the hot game of summer.
Can we bring the brightness down by any chance?
No, you don't. You designed it.
I don't think I designed it that. There we go.
There we go. So this one, because if you didn't know and you're on that tier, you do have to accrue 3 months before you get it. So 2 of those months or a chunk of time was done over the holiday break. So again, apologies, this one didn't get shown as a design. So people who will get this one, who are eligible, will be getting this, but you can't get this design anymore.
Sorry.
However, we will be putting up the next design next week. And as Ruby mentioned and tooted in her own horn, it's a real, it's a good one. It's a cool design. They're all cool designs, but we'll be showing that one off next week if you want to be eligible for that one.
Yeah, exactly. And Sunny, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Did you have fun?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun here. It was good. You're just talking about games and everything. I feel like, I don't know, very, very wholesome experience. I'm thankful that I got to be part of the show. So.
Oh,
mate,
thank you.
it's been a pleasure.
That's really. I think that's like the sweetest thank you that we've gotten.
Hey, do you want to go to Japan?
I think I do.
Interesting.
Can we send Sunny to Japan?
Well, we did promise that at the top of the show.
Sunny to Japan.
We'll get them all sorted up over there while that's going. What do we do, Ruby?
What do we do?
What do we do?
Have you ever been to Japan?
Yes.
How was it?
Delightful.
When did you go?
A couple of years ago, I did Osaka. Checked out all the food there. Bumped into my old boss. Went to Kyoto. I would move to Kyoto if there was a job there. In a
Kyoto
heartbeat.
seems very much your vibe.
And then Tokyo was wonderful, loud, and I loved it. I stayed in Roppongi in an art house deco apartment by myself.
So
It's a very me thing to do.
I've never been to Japan, and
should.
I have been told many times. Anytime I say I've never been to Japan, the response I vast majority of the time get is, "Really? You seem like you would have been."
You seem like you've been in every other experience, every other available way virtually, but you haven't been.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
on all levels except physical, I've been to Japan.
Well, we're going to cross live now to our guest, Sunny, who requested
Not
it.
yet, hang on.
We're not
not
going to
yet.
cross live yet. We're going to keep filibustering.
So coming shortly, we will be crossing live
Shout
to our
out,
guest.
if you have
Sunny,
been to Japan, let
who's
us know.
gone to
No,
a different
wonderful time.
country.
I had a great time there. I would
Yeah.
go back in a heartbeat. It was a wonderful place.
My plan-
Amazing food. I got so drunk I lost my passport, and it was handed in. There's such a lovely culture. It's such a wonderful place to be. I got drunk in the Golden Guy. I went
a golden guy? You got drunk in him?
Sure. Yeah.
Cool.
I got mocked mercilessly by some polite Japanese detectives. I've told that story before. Yeah.
I am wishfully planning to go at the end of the year.
Yeah. Well, you know who you could catch up with while you're there?
Our foreign correspondent.
coming to us live from Japan as requested, one sunny
day in Japan.
Konbanwa, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in Japan. Look at me. I'm shopping around. I'm doing my thing.
Oh my god, I thought you just bumped into
Wait, is that a Tenga?
Hey, tighten it up.
Look up at the pole.
Stay in the middle.
Oh,
Stay in the middle.
Oh, I'm coming out of the range. All right, let's walk around. Where's the local combini? You know, I gotta get myself some.
Well, you have to walk backwards, actually, Tomo. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm walking.
Moonwalk.
Oh, hi. No way. I look like Godzilla.
You're so big. Look how big he is.
Sonny, apart from terrorizing the locals, what's your favorite thing about Japan so far?
Favorite thing about Japan is the robot cafes, the special store in Harajuku that's 7 stories and maybe.
This looks a
orientated
little less
towards
modern
adults.
than Tokyo, though.
Yeah,
where you
this
are
one is a
currently.
bit more chill and tranquil, you know, with all my degen stuff I did in Tokyo.
Yeah.
I just wanted to relax and find myself again, find my inner self.
And how would you rate the moonwalking experience in this part of Japan?
It's very slight, you know. To my surprise, every surface is a bit, it's a bit more smooth where I can.
I see you now are in a slightly busier area.
Yeah,
What's the smells and sights and sounds you're seeing?
So it is a Friday night, so I smell some vomit and piss, and it's just people are just getting drunk. So it's not the best. I almost threw up before as well, but I need to take my Shinkansen back home. So
you are at a Shinkansen station.
Yeah, and so you're about to hop on a train,
Yes.
which like the new network is just open. What's the feeling from? If you wouldn't mind just asking some of the people at the station,
if any of them stop.
Yeah.
Sumimasen. Interview. No one really wants
Everyone
to
just keeps walking right past you. You can see they froze. They're waiting for you. Oh no, they're laughing. They keep going.
ABC-san.
We'll let you get back to enjoying that, but it was wonderful to cross live to you. Thanks so much, Sonny.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sonny. Thank you so much. Wow. Truly.
We've now come up with how we're going to let every guest leave the show.
You really had to be there in Japan.
Those notoriously rude Japanese people who wouldn't stop to talk to you.
So, yeah, at the end of every single show, we have to send someone to a different
We'll
country.
send them in there.
Oh, that's so good.
It gets good use out of the green screen.
That's true.
Good use of the green screen.
Thank you for being such a good sport. For anyone who doesn't already follow you or know where to catch up on your stuff, where can they find you? What are you doing next?
Yeah, so pretty much I stream a lot on Twitch, twitch.tv/Sony Movement. I'm trying to also branch out, do a Pokemon YouTube. It's Sony Movement Pokemon. It's very brand new, very fresh idea. I've only started, applying myself to it a couple of days ago. But my main thing is on Twitch. I stream there every so often. I do variety games. I raise money for charity every couple months there. There's just this past January, I did raise $13K for Cure Cancer Australia.
Amazing.
So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna get a butt tattoo in the next couple months.
Sorry,
there,
what?
So, yeah.
Okay. Do we know of what?
So it's gonna be a butt tattoo of Lorax because I dressed up as a Lorax. So
Amazing.
Nice.
yeah,
All right,
that's gonna be happening.
I'll get behind
for
that,
the
but I meant the
trees.
charity, not the
Oh.
tattoo. Or, well, maybe both.
Or the butt.
But yeah, pretty much there on Twitch. I'm streaming
Amazing.
every so often, and yeah, feel free to suss out the streams.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Excellent.
Beautiful. Well, thank you so much for joining us. That's our show.
We're done.
Thank you to everyone for tuning in, especially those of you who support us on Patreon. Please share the show with your friends, family, and enemies. Head to backpocket.gg for links to everything. That's our Discords, that's our socials, and our everything else. We'll be back next week for the same thing, but a little bit different. And for those with gold tier and above, we'll see you in the post show. Pete, say something funny.
I can't say anything funnier than Lava Bun, who says, "Hope you like my boyfriend," which is very.
We love your boyfriend. Gus, say something serious.
Senator Snowman. What did I say before?
Ambassador.
Ambassador Snow. And Sonny, say something backwards.
Ooh.
That's a challenge.
That was in reverse.
Nothing.
I'm trying to think about
it.
I love that.
Love it. Good.
And me, yep.
That's goodbye. Josh, good timing.